Located on a sprawling 5.24-acre campus in the heart of Ambur, we are dedicated to shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Founded on the enduring legacy of Janab Al-Haj T. Abdul Wahid Sahib, a visionary entrepreneur and philanthropist, our college continues to honor his mission of empowering women through education and inclusivity. Under the aegis of T. Abdul Wahid Charitable Foundation, our managing trustee, Janab T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, continues to build on this remarkable legacy. From the exceptional foundation of TAW School to the visionary strides of TAW College for Women, we are shaping a brighter future for women everywhere. The college is designed to foster growth, learning, and innovation with state-of-the-art facilities that include digital classrooms, high-speed Wi-Fi, advanced labs, a well-stocked library, vibrant sports courts, a cafeteria.
Tick, 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 tick.
Designed to blend theoretical knowledge with practical skills. From commerce and computer science to psychology and interior design, our courses equip students with the tools they need to excel in a rapidly changing world. Our programs include BCom for careers in commerce and business, BSc Computer Science for cutting-edge expertise in technology, BCA for a future in IT and cybersecurity, BSc Psychology for insights into human behavior and mental health, and BSc Interior Design for creative and technical excellence in transforming spaces. Experienced educators and industry experts guide our students to succeed in their chosen fields and beyond. A dedicated placement cell ensures our graduates are prepared to secure promising positions in the corporate and industrial arenas. Beyond academics, we focus on holistic development, nurturing confidence, leadership, and resilience. Our students not only excel in studies, but also in sports, arts, and community service. Our vision is clear: to empower every woman with education that builds intellect, independence, and a brighter tomorrow. TAW College for Women, empowering women, redefining futures. Join us and be a part of a legacy that inspires change.
Discover the great intellectual women of all time. Intellectual Learning Methodologies proudly presents exhibition on lost legacy of intellectual women in history series. For thousands of years, women left their mark on societies, changing the course of history at time. Extraordinary women from different faiths and backgrounds worked along with men for the benefit of humanity, and Muslim civilization is an exemplar for such culture. It's a proven fact that Muslim women were on par with men and, at times, contributed more than men. Instead of competing with men, they collaborated and complemented men in the development of communities and societies. They held various positions like muhaddisat, leaders, educationists, judges, scholars, warriors, nurses, and many more. We bring to you the inspiring stories, charismatic personalities, and path-breaking contributions made by the Muslim women across boundaries. We intend for these stories to inspire girls and women of our age to strive and achieve success in their respective fields through exhibitions all over India and abroad, documentaries on each scholar, conducting quiz competitions in schools and colleges. We intend for these stories to serve as a reminder that civilizations cannot survive and thrive without the contributions of women. Come and witness the exhibition on great intellectual Muslim women of all time, showcasing stories from 6th century AD. We hereby mention some of the Muslim women scholars. Ummul Darda, teacher of Hazrat
राह साबित होंगे और ये खुद अपने दौर के लिए एक जीता जागता नमूना बन सकेंगी और ये लोहा मनवा पाएंगी कि तरक्की की राह पर गामजन कौमें और तहजीबें औरत के बिना नामुकम्मल और अधूरी हैं। हम 6ठी सदी ईस्वी की अजीमुशान ख़वातीन के किस्सों से इसका आगाज़ कर रहे हैं। हमारे एग्जीबिशन में शामिल होकर आप खुद इसके गवाह बनिए। 6ठी सदी ईस्वी की कुछ नामवर ख़वातीन के नाम ये हैं। उम्मे दर्दा, जो अब्दुल मालिक बिन मरवान की उस्ताद, सैयदा नफीसा उस्ताद इमाम शाफई, आयशा बिनते अब्दुल हादी इमाम इब्न हजर अल अस्कलानी की उस्ताद, फातिमा अल फहरी जिन्होंने सबसे पहली यूनिवर्सिटी कायम की जो आज भी जारी व सारी है, जिसका नाम है मदरसतुल क़रावीन, और बहुत से नाम जल्द देखेंगे हमारी आने वाली सीरीज में।
30 Jewels of Charity, Muslim Women and the Legacy of Waqf in India.
For over 1,000 years, Muslim women across India have quietly shaped our cities, served our poor, and educated our daughters through a sacred legacy known as Waqf. Before there were boards and bureaucracies, there were women, queens, poets, reformers, mothers, who endowed land, built schools, and dug wells. Their charity wasn't a gesture, it was a vision. Razia Sultana ruled with justice and built with foresight. Jahanara Begum turned Sufi shrines and gardens into sanctuaries of peace. Princess Nilufar answered maternal deaths with hospitals. Each of these women created institutions of care, education, and faith funded by Waqf. From north to south, east to west, this history was never just about land. It was about dignity, development, and devotion. At Ilm Foundation, we believe education is empowerment, that history must be remembered not in silence but in celebration. We bring you 30 stories, 30 Muslim women, 30 Waqf miracles. Every day, a 90-second story, a voice from the past that echoes into our future.
That's the power of women. People say women are weak, but look what they did. So, that's why. Don't let the past be the past.
Follow us, learn with us, share this forgotten forest that once shaped the very foundations of charity in India.
Welcome to TAW College for Women, a world where education ignites empowerment and innovation. Located on a sprawling 5.24-acre campus in the heart of Ambur, we are dedicated to shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Founded on the enduring legacy of Janab Al-Haj T. Abdul Wahid Sahib, a visionary entrepreneur and philanthropist, our college continues to honor his mission of empowering women through education and inclusivity. Under the aegis of T. Abdul Wahid Charitable Foundation, our managing trustee, Janab T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, continues to build on this remarkable legacy. From the exceptional foundation of TAW Matriculation School to the visionary strides of TAW College for Women, we are shaping a brighter future for women everywhere. The college is designed to foster growth, learning, and innovation with state-of-the-art facilities that include digital classrooms, high-speed Wi-Fi, advanced labs, a well-stocked library, vibrant sports courts, a cafeteria, and transport facilities. With diverse academic programs that are designed to blend theoretical knowledge with practical skills. From commerce and computer science to psychology and interior design, our courses equip students with the tools they need to excel in a rapidly changing world. Our programs include BCom for careers in commerce and business, BSc Computer Science for cutting-edge expertise in technology, BCA for a future in IT and cybersecurity, BSc Psychology for insights into human behavior and mental health, and BSc Interior Design for creative and technical excellence in transforming spaces. Experienced educators and industry experts guide our students to succeed in their chosen fields and beyond. A dedicated placement cell ensures our graduates are prepared to secure promising positions in the corporate and industrial arenas. Beyond academics, we focus on holistic development, nurturing confidence, leadership, and resilience. Our students not only excel in studies, but also in sports, arts, and community service. Our vision is clear: to empower every woman with education that builds intellect, independence, and a brighter tomorrow. TAW College for Women, empowering women, redefining futures. Join us and be a part of a legacy that inspires change.
Discover the great intellectual women of all time. Intellectual Learning Methodologies proudly presents exhibition on lost legacy of intellectual women in history series. For thousands of years, women left their mark on societies, changing the course of history at time. Extraordinary women from different faiths and backgrounds worked along with men for the benefit of humanity, and Muslim civilization is an exemplar for such culture. It's a proven fact that Muslim women were on par with men and, at times, contributed more than men. Instead of competing with men, They collaborated and complemented men in the development of communities and societies. They held various positions like muhaddisat, leaders, educationists, judges, scholars, warriors, nurses, and many more. We bring to you the inspiring stories, charismatic personalities, and path-breaking contributions made by the Muslim women across boundaries. We intend for these stories to inspire girls and women of our age to strive and achieve success in their respective fields through exhibitions all over India and abroad, documentaries on each scholar, conducting quiz competitions in schools and colleges. We intend for these stories to serve as a reminder that civilizations cannot survive and thrive without the contributions of women. Come and witness the exhibition on great intellectual Muslim women of all time, showcasing stories from 6th century AD. We hereby mention some of the Muslim women scholars. Darda, teacher of Hazrat Abdul Malik bin Marwa. Sayyida Nafisa, teacher of Hazrat Imam Shafi'i. Aisha bint Abdul Hadi, teacher of Hazrat Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. Fatima al-Fihri built the Madrasa al-Qarawiyyin, the world's oldest and still functioning university.
दुनिया की अजीम दानिश्वर ख़वातीन को दरियाफ्त करें। आइए इल्म की फ़ख्रिया पेशकश, तारीख़ की दानिश्वर ख़वातीन की गुमशुदा मीरास पर नुमाइश की एक अहम सीरीज़। हज़ारों साल से ख़वातीन समाज पे अपनी गहरी छाप छोड़ती आई हैं। बसा औक़ात तो उन्होंने तारीख़ का रुख ही बदल दिया। मुख्तलिफ मज़ाहिब और पस मंज़र से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाली ऐसी कई गैर मामूली ख़वातीन हैं जिन्होंने मर्दों के साथ कांधे से कांधा मिलाकर इंसानियत की फलाह व बहबूद के लिए बहुत काम किया है। और मुस्लिम सिविलाइजेशन ऐसी ख़वातीन से भरा पड़ा है। ये एक साबित शुदा हकीकत है कि उस वक्त मुस्लिम ख़वातीन कई उमूर में न सिर्फ मर्दों के शाना बशाना खड़ी रहती थी, बल्कि बसा औक़ात उनसे भी आगे नज़र आती हैं। इसके अलावा मौका ब मौका उन्होंने मर्दों के साथ मिलकर मुल्क व मिल्लत की तरक्की में उनसे भी नुमायाँ किरदार अदा किया। इसीलिए हम देखते हैं कि उस दौर में ख़वातीन मुख्तलिफ बड़े बड़े ओहदों पर फायज़ रहीं, जैसे माहिर मुहद्दिस, बेहतरीन कायद, माहिर तालीम, माहिर क़ानून, स्कॉलर्स, मैदान ख़वातीन उस वक्त देखी जा सकती हैं। हम तमाम ऐसी करिश्माती ख़वातीन के किस्से, कारनामे और खिदमात आप तक पहुँचाएंगे जिन्होंने
Assalamu alaikum. We request all the guests to please take their seats. And we request our guests of honors, chief guests, to please come on stage and occupy their chairs as well. We humbly request all the chief guests, special guests and guests of honors to please take up your seats on the stage. Maulana Sufyan Sahib, Makka Rafiq Sahib, Khaja M. Shahid Sahib, Dr. Sultan Ismail Sahib, Dr. K. Salim Ali Sahib, Mr. Umar Abedin Sahib, Dr. Ajit Mullashari Sahib, Mr. Ahmed A.R. Buhari Sahib, Mr. T. Ashfaq Ahmed Sahib, sorry, Mr. Kadir Anand Sahib, Thiru C. Vilvanathan Sir. May we request, if you are present here, to please all come to the stage and occupy your chairs here. We request all the students to take up their spots. Volunteers and students, please go back to their spots. Hello. Check.
We welcome all the audience and the dignitaries on this auspicious Founders' Day. We highly respect your patience, dear audience. The event will start shortly. Thank you.
Great institutions are not built in a day. They are built in dedication, vision, and unwavering faith. Respected dignitaries, honorable chief guests, esteemed trustees, distinguished invitees, respected principal, beloved faculty members, dear students, and ladies and gentlemen, a very warm and gracious morning to everyone present here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This day marks not merely a celebration, but a commemoration of vision, values, and victory.
We gather to honor the Founders' Day of TAW College for Women, a day that reminds us that one person's dream can illuminate thousands of lives. A visionary founder builds more than structures and spaces. They shape futures, instill values, and create endless possibilities. We, Arshia Tarannum and Salika Tabassum, representing the Department of English, and it is indeed a great honor and privilege to anchor this prestigious celebration today.
When sacred words ascend, hearts descend into humility. To invoke the divine blessings, upon this auspicious gathering, we respectfully and humbly invite Hafiz Tariq Ansari Sahib to present the Qirat.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لقد كان لكم في رسول الله أسوة حسنة لمن كان يرجو الله كان يرجو الله واليوم الآخر وذكر الله كثيرا. ولما رأى المؤمنون الأحزاب قالوا هذا ما وعدنا الله ورسوله هذا ما وعدنا الله ورسوله وما زادهم إلا إيمانا وتسليما من المؤمنين رجال من المؤمنين رجال صدقوا ما عاهدوا الله عليه فمنهم من قضى نحبه ومنهم من ينتظر وما بدلوا تبديلا ليجزي الله الصادقين بصدقهم ويعذب المنافقين إن شاء أو يتوب عليهم إن الله كان غفورا رحيما صدق الله العظيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, sir, for that spiritually uplifting recitation. Now I request Mr. Adnan, sir, the treasurer of TAW College, secretary and correspondent of T. Abdul Wahid Matriculation Higher Secondary School, to present the translation of the verses.
May peace and blessings of Allah be upon you. The translation. You have indeed in the life of Allah's Rasul the best model for him whose hope is in Allah and the day of the year after, and who engages himself much in the remembrance of Allah. When the true believers saw the Confederate forces, they said, "This is what Allah and His Rasul had promised us." Allah and His Rasul were absolutely true. This increased them all the more in their faith and their zeal in obedience. Among the believers, there are men who have been true to their covenant with Allah. Of them, some have completed their vow, and some others are waiting for it and have not changed their commitment in the least. All this happens so that Allah may reward the truthful for their truth and punish the hypocrites or accept their repentance if He wills, for Allah is forgiving, the merciful. May peace and blessings of Allah be upon you.
Thank you, sir. That was really beautiful translation. Language is the soul of a culture, and culture is the strength of a nation. We now request the audience to kindly rise for Tamil Thai Valtu as we honor the heritage that shapes our identity.
Thank you. Now you may kindly resume your seats. An anthem is not just sung, it is felt, cherished, and lived. We shall now proceed with the TAW anthem by our college choir.
चुपके मंडी
Thank you, dear students, for that proud and inspiring rendition of the anthem. Can we have a big round of applause, please? A heartfelt welcome transforms a gathering into a celebration. It is our honor to invite Mr. T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, Managing Trustee of T. Abdul Wahid Charitable Foundation, to deliver the welcome address.
नहमदुहु सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि रसूल करीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. Just we are waiting for our honorable minister who will be coming shortly, and also member of parliament is also expected. In the meantime, we are starting our program because he has given us the permission to start it. He said he will come and join us. Respected Dr. Mekar Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Sufyan Sahib, Dr. Sultan Ahmed Ismail Sahib, Dr. K. Salim Ali Sahib, Dr. Khaja Yam Shahid Sahib, Dr. Ajit Mularsari, Chairman MMA, and Ahmad Buhari Sahib. Apart from that, I am honored to receive all the dignitaries from Chennai. They have taken the trouble of traveling all the way from Chennai to Ambur. I am very much thankful to all of them, and particularly the Miyasi President, Jamab Yam Imtiaz Ahmad Sahib, Nazar Muhammad Sahib, Janab Ziauddin Sahib from Visharam, Dr. Kantaraj, Ashraf Sahib, Janab Abdul Wahab Sahib, Janab Abdul Khadir Buhari, and Janab Patel Yusuf Sahib, and many others. Apart from that, I am really taken aback when I got the news this morning that my sister, Zubeda Ali Dhali Sahiba, is coming. This was a kind of greatest joy for me, because in spite of her difficulty for mobility, still she has made it, and I am very thankful to Yapa. Salam alaikum. Distinguished guests, on T. Abdul Wahid Charitable Foundation, I welcome you not to a function, but to a legacy. Not just a date, today is remembrance, today is gratitude, today is responsibility. Our founder, Janab T. Abdul Wahid Sahib, returned to his creator in 1998. But vision does not die with a man. Conviction does not fade with the time. And services, when rooted in sincerity, does not end with a lifetime. Some lives are measured in years, others are measured in impact. His life was impacted. For decades, he worked quietly, not for applause, not for recognition, not for titles, but for transformation. Industry, education, social upliftment, public service. He moved across these spheres with one constant question in his mind and heart. How can this benefit the people? Today, as we release the biography of our founder, a work I had taken the honor of compiling it. We are not presenting a book on memories. We are presenting a document outlining our responsibilities. Because over time, his life became interwoven with institutions, enterprises, schools, livelihoods, communities. Within these pages, we rediscover not merely a man, but a mission. Today, we do not close that mission. We renew it. His central belief was simple and yet revolutionary. Development must begin at a grassroots level. Empowerment must begin with education. Dignity must begin with employment. In the leather industry, a time when women's participation was rare, he made a deliberate decision to create opportunities for women. It is not for fashionable. It is not for common. It was not for easy. But it was right, a right decision. Today, in the district, around our district, there are 70,000 women are employed in footwear and related industry. 70,000. Behind each number is a home. Behind each home is a story. Behind each story is a dignity. When what began as a bold decision became a silent social revolution, rooted in one powerful belief: a woman's economic independence strengthened an entire society. Yet, there was one dream he carried especially too close to his heart: a women's college. He would often reflect with concern that many young girls in this region complete higher studies, secondary education, and then stop. Not because they lack talent, not because they lack ambition, not because they lack access, but he believed deeply that geography dictates destiny. And in 2024, we resolved to fulfill that dream. With the cooperation and encouragement of Tamil Nadu state government and Tiruvallur University, the vision has become a reality. I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Minister Thiru R. Gandhi and the respected Vice Chancellor and the Registrar of Tiruvallur University for their invaluable guidance and support. Institutions are not built by intention alone. They are built by collective will. Today, TAW College for Women begins its journey with approximately 102 students across 5 departments. 120 students. Do you know something about this? Let me explain to you. Decades ago, our school began with almost the same number, 120 students, under a simple thatch shed. Today, Alhamdulillah, T. Abdul Wahid Matriculation Higher Secondary School stands tall with over 2,600 students with modern infrastructures. Similarly, SIT Women's College, now known as Justice Bashir Ahmad Said College, in Chennai, had 120 students in its inaugural academic year. History teaches us something powerful. Great institutions do not begin with grandly. They begin purposefully. Our newly formed Alumni Association has shown us what continuity means. More than 20% of our students, boys and girls, have progressed into professional courses. Nearly 50% of the boys and girls are thriving in promoting career and enterprises. The balance 30%, mostly the girls, would have preferred to stay at home for their personal reasons. These are not just statistics. They are answered prayer. They fulfill their responsibilities. They are proof that vision, when sustained, when sustained, becomes transformation. Let us be clear. This college has not been established to add another building to the skyline. It has been established to change the horizon. It is not merely an institution. It is a bridge spanning limitations. It is an answer to a regional need. It is an answer to a regional need. It is an answer to a regional, it is a promise kept. And inshallah, God willing, in the years ahead, this women's college will grow, expand, and flourish. It will shape the minds. It will build confidence. It will strengthen the families. It will evaluate the community. If even one woman continue her education because this college exists, even if one mother stands taller because her daughter is empowered, if even one family breaks the cycle of limitation, then the founder's dream will not just live. It will lead. Ladies and gentlemen, legacy are not inherited. They are continued. The question before us today is what he did. The question before us is not what he did. The question is, what will we do? With gratitude in our heart, with responsibilities in our shoulder, with faith in our future, I once again welcome each and every of you to this Founders Day celebration. May this gathering renew our commitment. May this institution fulfill its purpose. May we remain worthy custodian of the vision entrusted to us. Thank you all for your kind listening. Thanks.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring and insightful address. Your words will surely guide and motivate us. It was truly a sincere tribute to our founder. Of our distinguished guests of honors. We are deeply honored to felicitate Maulana Sufyan Sahib, whose wisdom and guidance have enriched our community. May I invite Janab T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib to present the honors. Sufyan Sahib, please accept this token of our appreciation and gratitude. We extend our sincere appreciation to Makkah Rafiq Sahib for his dedication and active engagement in community initiatives. May I invite T. Adnan Ahmed Sahib to felicitate Mr. Makkah Rafiq Ahmed Sahib. Thank you, sir. We proudly felicitate Janab Khaja M. Shahid Sahib for his valuable contributions and steadfast service. May I request T. Jawad Ahmed Sahib to kindly honor the dignitary. Please, let us welcome him, honor him with a huge round of applause. It is our privilege, thank you, sir. It is our privilege to felicitate Dr. Sultan Ismail Sahib, whose dedication to his field and commitment to excellence are truly commendable. May I invite Mr. K. Shahid Mansoor Sahib to present the memento. Please, a round of applause for Mr. Sultan Ismail Sahib. Thank you, sir. We are delighted to share this memento with sir. We are honored now to invite Dr. K. Salim Ali Sahib, whose scholarly excellence and service to education continues to inspire generations. May I invite Janab Aziz Akhtar Sahib to felicitate him. Dr. K. Salim Ali Sahib, please accept this, our token of gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, sir.
We are privileged to honor Mr. Umar Abidin, whose contributions and steadfast commitment to social causes have left a meaningful impact. May I invite M. Mahmood Akhtar Sahib to do the honors. Huge round of applause, please. I can see a lot of audience.
A warm welcome to Mr. Kadiranan.
Huge round of applause, please.
Member of Parliament.
We extend our heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Ajit Mullasheri for his outstanding contributions and inspiring work. May I request Dr. Ayaz Akbar Sahib to do the honors. Huge round of applause, please. Thank you, audience. We proudly honor Mr. Ahmed A.R. Buhari for his valuable service and contributions. May I request T. Ashfaq Ahmed Sahib to felicitate him?
It is with great respect that we felicitate Mr. Kadiranan, a Member of Parliament, whose public service and dedication to the people reflect true leadership. May I call upon T. Anis Ahmed Sahib to present the memento? Audience, please welcome him and honor him with a huge round of applause. Thank you. Thank you, Kadiranan sir, for gracing us with your presence today.
We are honored to felicitate Thiru C. Vilvanathan, On behalf of the entire institution, we express our profound gratitude to all the dignitaries for accepting our invitation and blessing this occasion with their presence. Your achievements inspire us, your service strengthens society, and your guidance illuminates our path forward. Thank you, everyone. Now, let the screen narrate what time remembers. We now invite you to witness a video presentation on the founder's life history, a visual homage to perseverance, purpose, and progress.
Some lives are measured by success, some by service, and some by the lives they uplift over generations. Janab T. Abdul Wahid Saab lived such a life, one that shaped industry, strengthened institutions, empowered communities, and grew through faith and family. As a young boy, during a public gathering, Wahid Saab was unexpectedly asked to speak. There was no preparation, only conviction. His words carried clarity beyond his years, and the crowd responded instinctively, lifting him onto their shoulders. It was an early lesson in leadership that when people listen, words carry responsibility.
So while he was listening, you see, he suddenly got feeling that I should also speak, and he got up and took the permission and spoke. And it seems to see he spoke so well extempo that you see everybody were amazed, and they all took him on the shoulder. And that particular instance, it seems he remembered so well. That is why he, with emotion, you see, he told us that you see it was very instant. That shows that you see.
And later Government Mohammedan College and Law College in Madras, he prepared himself with discipline and purpose. For Wahid Saab, education was not about status, it was about readiness. As Municipal Commissioner of Periyakulam, he gained first-hand experience in governance and public accountability. Yet in 1941, he made a decisive choice to leave a secure government post and step into enterprise, convinced that lasting service could be built through institutions that create opportunity. In 1945, he entered the organized leather industry through SISHMA, marking the beginning of a transformative journey. Through overseas delegations, he studied global practices and envisioned Indian enterprises capable of meeting international standards. With discipline and foresight, T. Abdul Wahid and Company took shape as a tannery, built on structure, quality, and long-term thinking.
Always, you see, we used to say, a shade ahead. Like that, you see, he's always ahead, you see, in every field. So I can say my father had vision for future and he a visionary.
Growth was steady and responsible, establishing employment, credibility, and technical standards in Indian leather at a time when systems and benchmarks were still evolving. As the tanning sector matured, Wahid Sahib emerged as a respected industry voice, working closely with government, contributing to policy formation, and representing Indian leather at national and international forums. His public responsibility extended to Parliament as a Member of Parliament, where he brought industry insight, institutional experience, and community perspective into national discourse. Leadership came not through assertion, but through credibility, consistency, and experience earned on the ground. With strong foundations and industry standing firmly in place, Wahid Sahib led the strategic expansion into footwear manufacturing, moving up the value chain with care and preparation. It was during this phase that women became a vital part of the workforce, working in environments shaped by dignity, security, and trust, empowered through skill, stability, and opportunity. This transition reflected not speed, but readiness, growth guided by responsibility rather than ambition.
So there was no footwear industry in South India at that time. So he brought people from Agra, nearly 15, 16 skilled people he brought, along with a experienced technician, and he made them stay comfortably in Ambur and asked them to train the women in the town. He was very particular about giving opportunity to the women because he felt that, you see, men can work in tannery, but women can't work that kind of work. So he felt leather goods or footwear is the right place for women to get into the industry and take advantage. So he insisted that women should be there. There were some, from his own community, there were objections, how you bring the women to the factory. He said, I'm not compelling anybody, but I'm opening the opportunity for them to take advantage. If they want, let them take it, otherwise not. But after some time, nearly thousands of women started joining the industry, and today we are having nearly 60 to 80,000 women working in the shoe factories. That is because of him.
Beyond industry, his deepest commitment was to institutions. Anjuman-e-Himayat-e-Islam, MEASI, SIET, and many others, where he served as builder and steward.
Apart from business, he was involved in social service in orphanage and colleges. And then he started his own foundation, and through the foundation he established a school. In a very small way, he started just with 120 students, and today it has grown into 2,500 students in a large campus. These are all, we call it Hasnat-e-Jariya. Hasnat-e-Jariya means whatever you do today, it should, even after your life, it must benefit the community. So this is what he did. Whatever he has done during his lifetime is benefiting the community long. So all these blessings, you see, he will get for reward. He will get, you see, in the hereafter. With this in mind, that if I do something today, it should support the generations to come. And she was successful in this implementing such project, which is today benefiting thousands of people.
Growth for him was collective, shared with brothers, cousins, and nephews. Faith remained his quiet compass, grounding his ethics and guiding every decision. Succession was never accidental. Through exposure, mentorship, and a world tour with Rafiq Ahmed, he ensured that responsibility would pass forward only after understanding. Today, his institutions continue to educate, employ, and empower. His values endure in classrooms, factories, and communities. On this Founders' Day, we celebrate not only a life well lived, but a legacy carefully built and confidently carried forward.
Thank you. That visual journey has truly reminded us of the depth of our founder's legacy. It was indeed a humbling experience to watch that. A life devoted to service becomes history. A history preserved becomes inspiration. One of the most special moments of today's celebration is the release of the founder's biography. I request Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Sufyan Sahib, Rector Darul Uloom Waqf Deoband, to kindly release the biography and present it to Padma Shri Dr. Mekka Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, Chairman, Farida Group of Companies. And a copy to each dignitary. Yes. This biography stands as a tribute to a life dedicated to service, vision, and community upliftment. Thank you so much.
This biography stands as a tribute to a life dedicated to service, vision, and community upliftment. Thank you so much, all the dignitaries. Stories inform the mind, but true stories transform the heart. To offer insights into this remarkable work, I invite Dr. Sultan Ahmed Ismail Sahib to present the review of the biography.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good morning to every one of you. A legacy of truth. A Legacy of Trust by T. Rafiq Ahmad Saab. Leaving a legacy, though may often refer to a personal property or a financial gift that is left behind to a loved one, Rafiq Bhai here has made us realize it as a reference of a life of influence. Trust is a firm belief in the strength of someone, and it involves confidence in a person's honesty and integrity, often requiring the acceptance of an element of risk. It's indeed a great way to combine these two laudable terms to define the glory and life of Janab T. Abdul Wahid Saab. Here evolves the title of the biography of a legend, A Legacy of Trust. A legacy of trust is an irrevocable trust designed to preserve and grow the wealth of a life of influence across multiple generations, going beyond a single hire to benefit children, grandchildren, and beyond, offering a great guidance with values. I have personally met this great gentleman, Janab T. Abdul Wahid Saab, during my tenure with the new college, and have been lucky to have also interacted with Janab T. Rafiq Ahmad Saab and Janab K. Aminur Rahman Saab, and later with both T. Adnan Ahmad Saab and K. Shahid Mansoor Saab. So the three generations, and reading the life and work of Janab T. Abdul Wahid Saab motivates me, and while writing this review, if I just start flipping the pages, it makes me lost again in the story. Raising his voice with extempore eloquence at the age of 12, I was just mentioning about Karthik. Whatever I have been noting as something very salient have already been mentioned by him on the video. So, like raising his voice with extempore eloquence at the age of 12 as part of the Khilafat movement and Gandhiji's call for non-cooperation, a conscious decision to resign from government service as municipal commissioner in just 5 years of service. It took 27 years for me to resign from New College. So he did it in 5 years, right? Extensive nostalgic travels during 1947 across oceans by ship and air with all the difficulties, gaining confidence from buyers in the US as early as 1949, and that too with a Red Cross letter of credit. Strategically shifting his core production activities to his hometown Ambur, building credibility across markets in the US, Europe, and Soviet Union by the 70s, interacting with Dr. Naidoma and scientists from research institutions like the CLRI, promoting modernization of industry and interacting with presidents, prime ministers, chief ministers, Nawab Sahibs, and other statesmen to make the industry grow, not just for TAW Group, but for the benefit of all in the industry, are illuminous examples of Janab Wahid Saab from the book. In the days of yore, amidst objections to women employment from sections of the local community, Wahid Saab remained firm, and he employed women initially in shoe upper stitching operations by offering safe transportation and regulated working hours, thereby contributing to financial security in families with limited financial resources. This I have seen all through his institutions, not just the industry, but also the schools and the college. His active public responsibility beyond office and as a philanthropist and social activist starts with his term as a parliamentarian, and later dedication for the Anjuman-e-Himayat-e-Islam and several educational and financial institutions such as the MIASI, the AMES, the SIET, and the UEF. Ahmad, are you listening? Yeah, and the UEF. I have to pull up my students, one of them. To leave behind a legacy is to leave a lasting imprint on the world through hard work, dedication, zeal, accomplishments, and character. I have shared just a gist. The book is an ocean, and what I loved most about the book is, yes, it's amazing to read something this well written from a son for his affectionate father. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Whom everyone in and out of the family loved and respected. It's a true page-turner, a true story of success and dedication in spite of several oppositions, tragedies, and disappointments, both from within the family and outside the family, through his hard work, exertion, and systematic approach of this doyen. The moment you start the book, you are lost in the story. It's one of those books that you don't want to end, and you want the story to go on forever. The book would continue to inspire generations of businessmen, especially the Gen Z. I take this opportunity to sincerely thank the TAW family for giving me the preprint of this book so that I could write this and go through this remarkable treatise. I wish that the book was labeled not a treatise, not a legacy, but the legacy of trust. Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah, and thank you very much for all this opportunity. Thank you, sir, and congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the thoughtful and enlightening review. You are through and through a teacher ever. No matter how many times you say you have left New College, you remain a teacher for us ever. Doctor, a few words about Dr. Sultan Ahmad Ismail Sahib. He is a renowned ecologist and environmental scientist with over 4 decades of contribution to ecology, organic farming, and sustainability. Former director of the Eco-Science Research Foundation, Chennai, he currently serves as member, State Planning Commission, Government of Tamil Nadu, and plays a key role in shaping the state's organic farming, water, land use, and education policies. A veteran educator, author, and researcher, Dr. Ismail has guided numerous scholars, addressed over 50,000 people, and received several national and international honors for his lifelong commitment to environmental stewardship. Thank you, sir.
A revered scholar and spiritual guide whose words inspire wisdom and reflection. We warmly welcome Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Sufyan Sahib, Rector, Darul Uloom, Waqf, Deoband, to address the gathering. Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Sufyan Qasimi Siddiqui Sahib is the Rector, Muhtamim of Darul Uloom, Waqf, Deoband, one of India's leading Islamic institutions. He is the grandson of the late Qari Hafiz Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Tayyib Sahib and the son of Hazrat Maulana Salim Qasimi Sahib, both eminent scholars who shaped Islamic learning in India. An alumnus of Aligarh Muslim University, Darul Uloom Deoband, and Al-Azhar University, Cairo, he has served Darul Uloom Waqf for over 4 decades as lecturer, deputy rector, and now rector. He is also a member of the All India Muslim Personal Law Board and Nadwatul Ulama and chief editor of Nidae Darul Uloom. Huge round of applause, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده شہنشین پر جلوہ افروز معزز حاضرین، آج کی اس باوقار تقریب میں میں اپنی شرکت کو خوش نصیبی اور باعث سعادت سمجھتا ہوں، اور میں شکر گزار ہوں محترم و مکرم جناب ٹی رفیق احمد صاحب کہ جن کی مخلصانہ دعوت پر مجھے اس باوقار تقریب اور معزز حاضرین کے درمیان شرف حاصل ہوا حاضری کا، اور میں دل کی گہرائیوں سے مبارکباد پیش کرتا ہوں یہ فاؤنڈیشن کے ٹی عبدالواحد فاؤنڈیشن کے تمام ٹرسٹیز کو کہ جن کی محنتوں سے یہ بہت عظیم الشان تقریب کا انعقاد عمل میں آیا۔ وقت کی کمی کو مد نظر رکھتے ہوئے صرف مجھے ایک بات عرض کرنی ہے کہ اللہ تعالیٰ نے انسان کو اس دنیا میں اشرف المخلوقات بنا کر بھیجا ہے۔ ظاہر ہے کہ ہماری یہ اشرفیت، ہماری یہ افضلیت جس کا اظہار قرآن کریم میں بھی کیا وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ وَحَمَلْنَاهُمْ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ کہ ہم نے انسان کو اس دنیا کے اندر محترم اور مکرم بنا کر بھیجا۔ عقل نے بھی اس کی شہادت دی، گواہی دی کہ انسان ہی اس کائنات کے اندر تمام مخلوقات عالم میں برتر اور اعلیٰ مخلوق اگر کوئی ہے تو وہ انسان ہے. سوال پیدا ہوتا ہے کہ یہ ہم اتنا بڑا دعویٰ جو کر رہے ہیں کہ ہم اشرف المخلوقات ہیں، یہ کس بنیاد پر کر رہے ہیں؟ کیونکہ دعویٰ وہ ہوتا ہے کہ جس کے بارے میں یہ کہا جا سکے کہ ہمارے علاوہ اس کائنات کے اندر کوئی مخلوق ایسی نہیں ہے کہ جس کو یہ شرف حاصل ہوا ہو. تو ایک گروہ نے کہا کہ دراصل اللہ تعالیٰ نے ہمیں جوہر عقل عطا فرمایا، عقل کی بنیاد پر ہم اس کائنات کے اندر افضل اور اشرف المخلوقات ہیں. لیکن عقل تو دوسری مخلوقات کو بھی عطا کی ہے، جانوروں کو بھی ملی ہے عقل، اپنے حسب حال ہے. دوسرا جواب یہ آیا کہ اللہ تعالیٰ نے ہمیں عقل کے ساتھ علم بھی عطا فرمایا. ہم عقل اور علم کی بنیاد پر اس دنیا کے اندر اشرف المخلوقات ہیں. یہ دلیل بھی کوئی بہت بڑی نہیں ہے، اس لیے کہ جہاں تک علم کی بات ہے، خود قرآن کریم نے فرمایا کل قد علم صلاتہ و تسبیح، دنیا کی دوسری مخلوقات کو بھی اللہ نے علم عطا فرمایا. اور علم بھی کوئی معمولی نہیں بلکہ شریعت کا اور اطاعت خداوندی کا علم عطا کیا ہے. لہذا نہ عقل کی بنیاد پر انسان اشرف المخلوقات ہے، نہ محض علم کی بنیاد پر. اگر انسان اشرف المخلوقات ہے تو وہ تعلیم اور تعلم کی بنیاد پر، پڑھنے اور پڑھانے کی بنیاد پر، کیونکہ یہ شرف نہ ملائکہ کو حاصل ہے، نہ جنہ کو حاصل ہے، دنیا کی کسی مخلوق کو حاصل ہے. یہ صرف انسان کو حاصل ہے کہ انسان نہ صرف علم حاصل کرتا ہے بلکہ وہ اگلی نسلوں کی تربیت کرتا ہے، اپنا علم دوسرے کو منتقل کرتا ہے. یہ وصف جو ہے یہ صرف اللہ تعالیٰ نے انسان کو عطا کیا، نہ ملائکہ کو عطا کیا، نہ دوسری مخلوقات کو عطا کیا. اس لیے ہم اشرف المخلوقات ہیں. اسی لیے رسالت مآب جناب محمد رسول اللہ صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم نے اپنی بعثت کا مقصد بتایا کہ انما بعثت معلما، کہ میں معلم بنا کر بھیجا گیا ہوں. دوسرا مقصد بتایا کہ بعثت لیتمم مکارم الاخلاق، کہ میں اخلاق کی درستگی کے لیے بھیجا گیا ہوں. تو گویا یہ ادارے اور ان کے پیچھے جو محنتیں ہیں وہ انسان کی اشرفیت کو، اس کی اکرمیت کو، اور اس کے برتری کو، اور اس کی عظمت کو باقی رکھنے والے ادارے ہیں. اور انسان، تو میں یہ سمجھتا ہوں کہ یہ پورا خاندان ہے جن کا میں نے ابھی شجاعت کا ٹی عبد الرحیم صاحب، ٹی رفیق احمد صاحب، ٹی عدنان صاحب، اور انشاءاللہ آگے نسلیں بھی اسی طرح سے لائق مبارکباد ہیں. میں دل کی گہرائیوں سے ان کو مبارکباد دیتا ہوں اور دعا کرتا ہوں کہ اللہ تعالیٰ ان کی محنتوں کو اپنی بارگاہ میں شرف قبولیت عطا فرمائے، نہ صرف اس دنیا کے اندر بلکہ ذخیرہ آخرت بھی بنائے اور وسیلہ نجات بھی بنائے. وآخر دعوانا ان الحمدللہ رب العالمین.
Ameen summa ameen. Jazakallahu khairan kaseera. Thank you, sir, for your enlightening and heartfelt address.
A dynamic voice in Parliament representing the aspirations of the people, we invite Thiru D.M. Kadiranand, Member of Parliament, to address the gathering. Thiru D.M. Kadiranand is a Member of Parliament in the 17th Lok Sabha, representing the Vellore constituency. A committed public representative, he serves Tamil Nadu in the National Parliament with dedication.
In taking part in the centenary celebrations of T. Abdul Wahid, I take this opportunity to first thank Rafiq Ahmed, who had welcomed us, and also I take this opportunity to thank Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Sufyan and Dr. Mecca Rafiq Ahmed, and also former Mr. Salim Ali, former Special Director, Shahid, former Vice Chancellor, Ajit Mullarsi, Dr. and also Aghamad Bugari, and Muhammad Akhtar, and Thiru Adan Ahmed, who is going to propose a vote of thanks. And also, I take this opportunity to first thank all the audience who have been present here in this grand occasion for a noble cause. எனக்கு உண்மையிலேயே I am really excited to be in this stage. ஏன்னா ஒரு சென்டினரி செலிப்ரேஷன்ஸோட நிகழ்ச்சியில் பங்கெடுத்து கொள்வதுன்னா ஒரு சாதனையாளரை, ஒரு சாதனை செய்திருக்கவரை மீண்டும் மீண்டும் அதை நினைவு கூறக்கூடிய தருணம். நூற்றாண்டு காலத்திற்கு முன்பு பிறந்த ஒருவர், அவர் செய்திருக்கக்கூடிய பணிகள், அவர் ஆற்றிருக்கக்கூடிய சேவைகள், இந்த சேவைகள் எல்லாம் பார்த்து இன்று ஒரு விழாக்கோலம் எடுக்கிறாங்கன்னா உண்மையிலேயே he is a legend, he is a legendary person to be followed in our real life. It is not so easy. It is not an easy task. When we heard about the speaker speaking about him, just imagine a 14-year boy with a spark had stood on the stage to speak for a cause. That is the spark which has inspired him and it has brought us to this stage. Sir, அப்போ ஒரு மனுஷன் வாழ்நாளில் சாதிக்கணும்னா அவனுக்குன்னு ஒரு சின்ன ஒரு தீப்பொறி வேணும். வாழ்நாளில் சாதித்தவர்களெல்லாம் பாருங்க, சின்ன வயதிலிருந்தே அந்த தீ, அந்த நெருப்பு, அந்த ஒரு வேகம் இருக்கும். இன்னைக்கு ஐயா அவர்கள் இவ்வளோ பெரிய சாதனையை பண்ணியிருக்காங்கன்னா உண்மையிலேயே நம்ம மாவட்டத்துக்கு இது ஒரு பெரிய மணிமகுடம். He is really a gem of our district, sir. ஒரு சாதாரண குடிமகனாக இருந்து ஒரு முனிசிபல் சேர்மனாக தேர்வாகி, இல்லை அதையும் தவிர்த்து ஒரு இண்டஸ்ட்ரியலிஸ்டாக மாறி ஒரு நாடாளுமன்ற உறுப்பினராக இருந்து இந்த மண்ணுக்காக குரல் கொடுத்தவருக்காக இந்த விழாவை நாம் கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். ஒரு நாடாளுமன்றத்தில் குரல் கொடுப்பது என்றால் சாதாரண விஷயம் இல்லை. இங்க இருக்கக்கூடிய அத்தனை பேருக்குமே தெரியும். அப்படி மக்களுக்கான போர்க்குரலை கொடுத்தவர் தான் ஐயா TAW அவர்கள். இன்னைக்கு அவருடைய விழா கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். உண்மையிலேயே எனக்கு ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சி. காலையில் எங்கள் முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் இன்று காலையில் சென்னையிலிருந்து ஜோலார்பேட்டைக்கு ட்ரெயின் மூலமாக வருகிறார். இன்று சாயந்தரம் நடக்கக்கூடிய விழாவில் பெரிய கிட்டத்தட்ட 1.5 லட்சம் பேர் கூடக்கூடிய ஒரு பெரிய விழாவில் அவர் கலந்து கொள்ள போகிறார். நான் காலையில் முதலமைச்சர், நான் ஒரு மாவட்ட கழகத்தின் செயலாளர், இந்த பகுதியோட மெம்பர் ஆஃப் பார்லிமெண்ட், காலையில் முதலமைச்சரை தொடர்பு கொண்டு, ஐயா இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு விழா இருக்கிறது, நீங்களும் அந்த நேரத்துக்கு தான் வரீங்கன்னு சொன்னாங்க, நான் உங்களை வந்து பார்த்து மரியாதை நிமித்தமாக பார்த்து விட்டு இந்த விழாவில் வந்து கலந்து கொள்ளட்டுமான்னு கேட்டேன். உடனடியாக அவர் அன்பான உத்தரவு பிறப்பித்தார். உன்னை தேர்ந்தெடுத்த மக்களுக்கு தான் உன்னோட முதல் பணி, அவர்களுக்கு போய் அந்த மரியாதை செய்துவிட்டு பின் என்னை வந்து பாருன்ற என்ற உத்தரவு பிறப்பித்திருக்கிறார் நம்ம முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள். சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. ஏன்னா இந்த ஆம்பூர் என்பது ஒரு சாதாரண மண் அல்ல. உழைத்து வாழ்வதற்கு, எப்படி உழைத்து முன்னேற வேண்டும் என்பதற்கு ஒரு எடுத்துக்காட்டு தான் இந்த ஆம்பூர் மண். ஏன்னா நான் வந்து மெம்பர் ஆஃப் பார்லிமெண்ட்டாக இருக்கேன். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் நிறைய கமிட்டியில் இருக்கேன், காமர்ஸ் கமிட்டியில், எல்லா கமிட்டிலையும் இருக்கேன். எனக்கு ஒரு பெரிய சிறந்த வாய்ப்பு என்னன்னா, நம்ம லெதர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியை பற்றி அதிகமாக பேசக்கூடிய பங்கு எனக்கு கொடுக்கப்பட்டிருந்தது. அதில் இந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரியை பற்றி அதிகமாக படிக்க இதில் யாரெல்லாம் பங்கெடுத்திருக்கிறாங்க, இந்த லெதர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியை எப்படியெல்லாம் கஷ்டப்பட்டு வளர்த்திருக்கிறாங்கன்னு பார்க்கும்போது உண்மையிலேயே ஒரு போராட்ட குணம் உள்ள மண் தான் இந்த ஆம்பூர் என்பது நிரூபிக்கக்கூடிய வகையில் அந்த இண்டஸ்ட்ரி இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு போர்க்களத்தில் இருந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது. இந்தியாவில் ஏற்றுமதியாகக்கூடிய அத்தனை அந்த தோல் பொருட்களையுமே 80% தமிழ்நாட்டில் இருந்து போகுது. அந்த 80% எங்க இருந்து ஏற்றுமதி ஆகுதுன்னா நம்ம ஆம்பூரும் வாணியம்பாடியும் அதே போல ராணிப்பேட்டையும் தான் அந்த பெருமையை சேர்க்கிறது. அந்த அளவுக்கு இந்தியாவிலேயே உலகத்திலேயே பெயர் வாங்கி கொடுத்த பூமி இந்த ஆம்பூர் வாணியம்பாடியும் அதே மாதிரி விஷாரம் தான். ஆகையால் அந்த பெருமைக்கு சொந்தக்காரர். இதை சாதித்தவர்கள் யார், இந்த பெருமையை வாங்கி கொடுத்தவர் யார் அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது ஐயா அவர்கள், TAW அவர்கள். இந்த ஆம்பூருக்கு அவர் பெயர் சொல்லாதவரே இருக்க முடியாது. அவர் வாழ்நாள் அவர் விட்டு சென்றிருக்கக்கூடிய செய்தி ஒன்றுதான், நீங்கள் முயற்சி செய்து கொண்டே இருக்க வேண்டும், மீண்டும் முயற்சி செய்து கொண்டே இருக்க வேண்டும். Only if you start completely from your childhood birth, only then you can be a successful man. You have to keep repeating yourself. You have to strive harder. Only then you can achieve your limits. So அவர் விட்டு கொண்டிருக்கிற செய்தி இந்த மேடையில் பார்க்கும்போது சாதனையாளர்களாக உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க. ஐயா பத்மஸ்ரீ அவர்கள் உட்கார்ந்துருக்காங்க. அவர் கூட உட்கார்ந்திருப்பதே எனக்கு மிகப்பெரிய பெருமை. ஏன்னா லெதர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியை தூக்கி காட்டிய பெருமை அவருக்கு உண்டு. அதனால அவருக்கு அவர் பக்கத்தில் உட்கார்வதே எனக்கு பெருமை. நான் அவர்கிட்ட அன்பா நான் சொன்னேன், ஐயா இன்விடேஷன்ல பார்த்தேன், என்னுடைய பேருக்கு கீழே உங்க பேர் போட்டிருக்காங்க. இது என்ன கொடுமை இது? உங்க பேருக்கு மேல இருக்கணும், உங்க பேருக்கு கீழே தான் என்னுடைய பேர் இருக்கணும். நான் இன்று வருவேன், நாளை போவேன். ஆனால் இந்த மண்ணுக்கு மைந்தராக இருந்து இந்த மண்ணை பேர் வாங்கி கொடுத்திய பெருமையாளர்கள் நீங்கள். உங்களுக்கு கீழ்தான் அங்கே இருக்க வேண்டும் என்று அன்பாக அவர்கிட்ட ஒரு ஐயப்பட வைத்தேன். ஆகையால வாழ்நாளில் ஒருத்தர் ஜெயிக்கணும்னா சின்ன வயசுல இருந்தே ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். அதே போல நமக்கு பின்னாடி இந்த மக்கள் நமக்கு பத்தி பேசணும். அந்த அளவுக்கு நம்மளுடைய வாழ்வு இந்த ஊருக்கு ஒரு அஸ்திவாரம் இருக்க வேண்டும். வாழ்நாளில் நாம குடும்பத்துக்காக உழைத்தோன்றது ஒண்ணு, ஆனா வாழ்நாளில் சமுதாயத்துக்காக உழைக்கிறவன் பேர் தான் காலகாலத்தில் நீடித்திருக்கும். ஆகையால அந்த பெருமைக்குரியவர் தான் ஐயா TAW அவர்கள். உண்மையிலேயே அவருடைய இந்த சென்டினரி செலிப்ரேஷன்ஸ்ல வந்து பங்கெடுத்து பேசுவது என்பது நான் பெற்ற பெயராக கருதுகிறேன். என்னுடைய வாழ்நாளில் நான் அச்சீவ்மெண்ட்ஸும் சொல்லும்போது இந்த மேடையில் நானும் உரையாற்றினேன். அவர் பெருமையை என் வாயிலும் நான் உரைத்தேன் என்ற பெருமையோடு அமர்கிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
தங்களின் ஆதரவுக்கு மிக்க நன்றி sir. Thank you so much. That was really inspiring and empowering.
An accomplished industrial leader whose vision has created opportunities and excellence, we invite Padma Shri Dr. Makka Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, Chairman, Farida Group, to address the gathering. Dr. Makka Rafiq Ahmed, Padma Shri awardee, is a nationally respected leader in trade, education, and community service. A former president of the Federation of Indian Export Organizations and chairman of the Council for Leather Exports, he currently leads several key institutions, including AISTHTMA, Ambur Economic Development Organization, and the Tamil Nadu Hajj Service Society. As president of Anjuman-e-Himayat-e-Islam Chennai from 2016 to 2025, he provided visionary leadership that strengthened governance, empowered women, expanded educational infrastructure, secured minority status and national rankings for Anjuman schools, and introduced major staff welfare and counseling initiatives. His legacy of service and inclusive leadership continues to inspire the Anjuman family. Sir?
Thank you. Kadir, நீ பேசிமென்ட்டு நீ பேசுகிற பேச்சுக்கு போய்ட்டு நம்ம பேசணுன்னாக்கா கை காலே வரமாட்டேங்குதுப்பா. நீ வந்து டிஎம்கே அடுக்க மொழியில் பேசுகிற ஆள், நம்மளாம் சாதாரணமாக பேசுறது, அதனால் கொஞ்சம் இதுவாக தான் இருக்குது. இருந்தாலும் even otherwise also I had to talk. I have taken the responsibility. I had to tell you I should be thankful to Rafiq Ahmed for his efforts in organizing this conference here. He took so much of pain and every details and everything he was working on for the thing. One thing before I speak, I had to tell you, I had to confess you, I was very nervous. Why? Why I was nervous? Because I was sitting next to a CBI director. I was always keeping my hands separately because people will think that he is holding my hand. So I was thinking, sir, you made us be very nervous. I thought, what Rafiq has put me next to him. What will people think? He is sitting next to the CBI director. Anyway, sir, you are a nice man. I never hold my hand. That was the beginning what I thought fell. Sir, I had to say two things before I prepared this speech about Wahid Saab, my experience with him, what I understood him and all those things. Before I took for 2 days and prepared this speech. And I can tell you one thing. When I was a student in the school, I don't know, 8th standard or something, he was the secretary for 10 years. He was the secretary for Mazulub High School. Very active secretary who used to visit the schools. Because many secretaries would never go to the school. They never see the institutions. But he used to go regularly whenever he's in Ambur, in the headmaster, teachers and everything, students also. So he came and addressed one meeting for the students. He said, I had been to US, and in US, the drivers come in their own car, park the car and take the duty of the car and then go back and take their car and go back. That was such a surprising to me, a driver coming in his own car and going back in the car. Then he said, I also went for a hair cutting. They charged me 1,200 rupees in those days. I remember in Ambur, in the Bangi market, the backside, there used to be a small barber shop. I know his name also, Parandaman. He is the Tonian guy for Ambur at that time. The big Tonian guy in Ambur. And I had to take my mother used to give me 50 paisa, that is 8 anna at that time, half a rupee for that. After a lot crying, he will give me that. He will charge me 8 annas. At that time, he said 1,200 rupees per cutting. I was surprised. Those are the days, those are the words, what he said, what his experience in US, he really shocked us in those days. And he was the first man to visit US at that time. Anyway, I will come to that later. We gathered to pay tribute to one of the Ambur's finest sons, Janab T. Abdul Wahid Sahib. Some individuals live successful lives. Some individuals achieve position of power, but few create a foundation upon which generations continue to rise. Janab T. Abdul Wahid Sahib belongs to that rare category. At a time when higher education was uncommon in a small town like Ambur, he became the first graduate from Ambur to complete BA-BL. This was not just an academic milestone, it was a psychological breakthrough for the entire community. He demonstrated education is the first step towards empowerment. He understood that without knowledge, there can be no leadership. Without education, there can be no dignity. Respected friends, in the year 1950s, when international travel was rare and global travel was difficult, he led a delegation to the United States. Most of them at the time was going only to UK. UK was like our big market and people were visiting UK, but never people attempted to go to the United States at that time in those days. But he took a delegation. Through his courage and a market that was considered distant and challenging market. That journey was not symbolic, it was strategic. Through his courage and negotiation skills, exports to the United States improved significantly. He opened a rare and valuable destination for Ambur's leather industry. He had a tie-up with one of the very big tanner. Rafiq will know, Lowengaard is the company name, I remember, in Puerto Rico. And very big exports was being done. He later became the chairman of the Leather Export Promotion Council, representing India's leather industry at a national and international level. He was not merely participating in trade, he was shaping it. How the business should go, how the next change should come. The industry was not very happy at the time, but he said we should stop making semi-finished leather, we should go to the finished leather. Industry felt uneasy, but he saw that it is going to come. You should prepare it. That was the visionary vision he has got, he had it. His journey that took him to national service as a member of parliament in the Lok Sabha. I remember I worked for the campaigning in that thing, going through in the evening for his election in the school, because the reason is his uncle, his nephew, Mr. Nurullah Bhai, was a very famous man. He promised all our youngsters,
give a complete cricket team, cricket bat, that's everything, I will give it to you. You have to work for his success. We all worked for the whole thing and he got elected to the parliament. I can tell you that. That vision was for to get the cricket bat and balls. That was the time when we were small and we've been working for him in those days. Politics for him was not about position. It was about responsibility. He was a progress thinker, as I told you. He pioneered shoe upper exports to Russia at a time when such diversification created boldness. He initiated early international joint ventures, including collaboration with Felicitation. Felicitation is a giant American brand. He was the first one to make a big joint venture in our place, and that was with Felicitation. He made the first. He believed in modernization. He believed in collaboration. He believed in expansion beyond borders. He never allowed Ambur to think small. As a president of Ambur Muslim Education Society and a secretary, he strongly believed that real progress comes through education. Factories can build wealth for generations. A school built strength for centuries. He invested in his time and energy in strengthening education institutions because he knew that knowledge is the most powerful inheritance we can leave behind. Respected brothers, a true leader's success is not only measured by what he built, but by who continue his vision. It gives me great happiness to say that this noble vision has been carried forward by his illustrious son, the cultured upbringing and value of his respected father. Under the leadership, the dream of Janab T. Abdul Wahid Sahib continues to flourish through the T. Abdul Wahid School in Ambur. That institute today stands as a shining example for education excellence. The school has produced engineers, doctors, IT professionals, countless graduates who are contributing to the society in India and abroad. What began as a dream in a father's heart has become a living reality through the dedication of his son. This is not merely institutional success, it is generational continuity. Today we see this women's college. This is the first step towards educating the women in Ambur. We are so happy that he has taken this trouble of opening these things. Then Abdi Rafiq Ahmad ensured that the values of discipline, quality education, and character building remain central to the institution. Today the school is recognized as one of the top education institutions in this region. This is perhaps the most beautiful tribute a son can give to his father, not through words, but through his sustained action. Some respected people, friends, some people achieve success for themselves, some create opportunity for others, but rare individuals build systems that continue benefiting generations. This is what Janab T. Abdul Wahid Sahib built such a system. Through this education, through his global trade initiative, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive his shortcomings, reward his lifelong service, and grant him the highest place in Jannatul Firdaus. May every engineer, every doctor, every professional emerging from the institution he founded became a source of ongoing reward for him.
Sorry, sir.
Let us honor him not just in remembrance, but in action. Let us continue his mission of education, courage, and progressive thinking. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you so much, sir. We request the audience to please rise in honor of the chief guest who has just arrived. Please. Kindly welcome him with a huge round of applause. Thiru R. Gandhi. A heartfelt welcome transforms a gathering into a celebration. We shall now proceed with the felicitation of our honored chief guest. To honor the distinguished presence of our chief guest, we request our chairman, Janab T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, to present a memento. Please, a huge round of applause to our chief guest through R. Gandhi, Honorable Minister for Textiles and Handlooms. Please accept this as a token of our respect and gratitude, sir. When experience speaks, wisdom echoes across generations. A distinguished public servant known for his commitment to people's welfare and development, we are honored to have Thiru R. Gandhi with us today. It is now our proud privilege to invite Thiru R. Gandhi, Honorable Minister for Textiles and Handlooms, to address the gathering. Thiru Gandhi is the Honorable Minister for Handlooms and Textiles, Government of Tamil Nadu, and a respected senior leader of the Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam. A four-time elected member of the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly from the Ranipet constituency, he has served the party with distinction as District Secretary for the Vellore and Ranipet regions for over 2 decades, contributing significantly to public service and governance.
அன்பார்ந்த ஜனாப் அப்துல் வாஹிப் அவர்கள் நூறாண்டு விழாவுக்கு இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் தி மேனேஜிங் ட்ரஸ்டி ரஃபீக் அகமது அவர்களே and the trustee of Abdul Wahid Charitable Foundation, Cardiology. இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டிருக்கும் பார்லிமெண்ட் உறுப்பினர் கதிரானந்த் அவர்களே, சேர்மன் ஃபரிதா குரூப் மெக்கா ரஃபீக் அகமது அவர்களே, முகமது சுஃபான் ஹுஸ்னை சாஹேப் அவர்களே, இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டும் அனைவருக்கும் முதல்கண் வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். முதல்கண் உங்களெல்லாம் நான் இந்த அளவுக்கு லேட்டாக வந்ததுக்காக உங்கள் கிட்ட மன்னிப்பு கேட்டுக்கிறேன். காரணம் எங்கள் முதலமைச்சர் அவர் வந்ததுனால அவர் விட்டுட்டு வரத்துக்கு இந்த லேட் ஆச்சு. அதே போல் ஜனாப் அல்ஹாஜ் அப்துல் வாஹித் சார்பின் நூற்றாண்டு விழா, நிஜமாகவே அவர் பற்றி சொல்லணுன்னா எனக்கு நிறைய தெரியாது. ஓரளவுக்கு அவரோட நான் பழகணும் தான், எனக்கு ஒன்றும் அவர் தெரியாதவர் கிடையாது. நான் அது சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து தெரியும் நம்ம பாபு சாருக்கு. நான் எப்படி இந்த பகுதியில் அந்த காலத்துலேருந்து சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து இந்த தோல் தொழிற்சாலைகளுக்கு என்னால் முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு செஞ்சு கொண்டிருந்தேன். ஆனால் இவரை பற்றி கேட்கும்போது கல்வி, தொழில் மற்றும் சமூக சேவைகளில் இந்த மாதிரி யாரும் கிடையாதுன்னு தான் சொல்கிறாங்க. என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் அந்த அளவுக்கு இவர் ஆம்பூர் நகரத்தையே சமூகத்தை உருவாக்கினவர், உயர்த்தவர் இவர் தான். அதே போல் அவருடைய நோக்கு பார்வையிட தொழிலதிபர், கல்வியாளர் மற்றும் நிறுவன தலைவர் அவர். அது மட்டும் இல்லை, முன்னாள் பாராளுமன்ற 1962 சொல்கிறாங்க முன்னாள் பாராளுமன்ற உறுப்பினர். இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு பெரிய மனிதர் நூற்றாண்டு விழா. அது மட்டும் இல்லாத இவர் இந்தியாவிலேயே இப்போ நம்ம பாபு சார் எப்படி இருக்கிறாரோ அதே போல் தான் லெதர்லேயும் ஷூர்லேயும் முன்னேற்றமாக தொழில் பண்ணவர் தான் இவர். அதே மாதிரி இவரோட தென்னிந்தியா முஸ்லீம் கல்வி சங்கம் தலைவராக இருந்துக்கிறாரு. அதே மாதிரி தென்னிந்தியா கல்வி அறக்கட்டளை SIET, அதே போல் AHI அஞ்சுமன் அஹமத் இஸ்லாம், அது போன்ற முக்கிய கல்வி மற்றும் தொண்டு நிறுவனங்கள் வளர்த்து வந்தவர் தான் இவர். அந்த மாதிரி இவர் தான் இந்த மாதிரி நல்ல காரியங்கள் தான். இந்த காலத்தில் சர்வீஸ் மைண்ட் மெயினாக வந்து பொதுவாகவே நம்ம எவ்வளோ தொழிலதிபர்களாக இருந்தாலும் நம்மளாட முடிஞ்சளவுக்கு மக்களுக்கு சர்வீஸ் செய்கிறது ஒரு நோக்கம். இவர் முன்மாதிரியாகிறார். 100 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னையே, இப்போ இல்லை, 100 ஆண்டுகள் இன்னைக்கு கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கிறோம். 100 ஆண்டுகள் முன்னையே இந்த அளவுக்கு இருக்கிறாருன்னா அவரை எப்படி பாராட்டுவதுன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் பொதுவாகவே இன்னைக்கு நாட்டு நிலைமை பற்றி உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் எப்படி இருக்குன்னு. ஆனால் இந்த மாதிரி மனிதர்கள், இந்த மாதிரி உண்மையான தொண்டு நிறுவனங்களோட இருக்கிற மனிதர்கள் ரொம்ப 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 கம்மி, ஆளுங்களே கிடையாது. அந்த அளவுக்கு ஒரு 100 ஆண்டுக்கு முன்னே இப்படி பண்ணியிருக்காருன்னா இவர் எப்படி பாராட்டுறதுன்னு தெரியல. நிஜமாவே என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் நீங்கள் தெரிஞ்சால் எனக்கு என்னவோ இன்றைக்கி ஒரு கொடுப்பனம் போல இருக்குது இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் கலந்து கொண்டுக்கிறதுக்கு. இவர் 100ஆண்டு வேலை நான் கலந்துக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் எனக்கு கொடுப்பண்ணு தான். அதனால் இவரை நம்மளெல்லாம் அவர் சர்வீஸை நம்மளெல்லாம் பின்பற்றணும். அதுக்கு தான் இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி. இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியில் நிஜமாகவே நான் லேட்டாக வந்து கலந்துக்கிறேன். உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் மன்னிப்பு கேட்டுக்கிறேன். நிச்சயமாக இந்த மாதிரி மாமனிதர்களை வாழ்த்தி விடுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Mikka Nandri sir, thank you so much. That was really empowering. And now, a distinguished officer known for integrity and distinguished service to the nation, we invite Dr. Salim Ali, former Special Director, CBI, to deliver his address. Dr. K. Salim Ali is a distinguished 1978 batch IPS officer who rose from Superintendent of Police to Director General of Police. He played a pivotal role in ending terrorism in Tripura through comprehensive modernization of the force. He later served with the CBI, rising to Special Director, and was part of the core team in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. He also headed major modernization initiatives in the CBI. Post-retirement, he served as member, National Disaster Management Authority, and today continues to contribute as an independent director and education advisor.
Thank you so much for your introduction. Respected Chief Guest of the morning, Rafiq Ahmed Saab, and dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries of the dais, and my friends and some of my relatives are also here, and ladies and gentlemen. I consider it as a great privilege to be one of the guests of honor on the centenary celebration where we are celebrating the legacy left by Wahid Saab. The legacy he has left, nobody can replicate, and I wish people start replicating it. I have no words to describe, I've heard enough about him, but one thing and I can say is that today is 14th of February, it's a Valentine's Day. No doubt Abdul Wahid Saab was Valentine of Ambur, Valentine of the leather industry, Valentine of education, Valentine of, I don't know what, everything possible. So it's a befitting day to celebrate his centenary today. I'm very, very happy to be here with you all. I know Mr. Rafiq Ahmed Saab for the past decade, and I have been interacting with him on many occasions, and I have visited his school, I have visited his leather factory, and during my visit, I could see his sincerity and involvement and so much intense love for serving people. And during those interactions when I was going around in the school, he was expressing his desire that I want to start a college for the ladies here. And that was before the COVID. And after the COVID, he started the work and he got the sanction. And I'm a witness to how much he went around pillar to post to get the sanction and got the college inaugurated. And today, we are celebrating the centenary of a great man in this college premises. There are many things to say, but with so many people around, I was a bit bewildered what to speak, but I thought I will share some of my thoughts, which I generally do when I see very important people of our community in a gathering like this. The people sitting here are achievers of the community, but we have not reached the downtrodden of the community in a very, 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 very big way. I would like to briefly talk about that and then get into why this has happened and how we can go about it. You know, Islam came in 6th century AD, and it started expanding till 1300. And in Quran, there are 3 verses which really insist on not only education, critical thinking, analysis, and research. When Islam spread from 600 to 1300, education also spread with them. And the Islamic world during that period is known as Golden Age of Islam, basically because education was prime focus during that period. In 1700, we had the first university. Before Europe had a university. In 1800, we had another university started by a lady in Morocco. And I had the good fortune of visiting that university last year in Morocco. It's in Fez city. The Pope of Vatican, the French Pope of Vatican was educated in that university. That is the level Islam education went, in Islam education went, because Quran has focused on education in the real sense, and it was implemented in the real sense. Not only 3 universities, Baghdad became the center of wisdom of the world, where all scientists water, and the black color remained for 3 days. That is the extent of damage done to the center of wisdom. After that, what happened is history to say. After that, Islam went into a shell. We interpreted the 3 verses in Quran, which is for research, industry, everything together, to tell that it is restricted only to theology. We went back. We lost science, whatever research. We were pioneers in every aspect of science. And after this 1215, the entire focus shifted to the Western world, European world. They took whatever knowledge we had. If you visit Central Asia, you will be shocked to see all the madrasas were teaching mathematics, algorithms, everything they were teaching. It is there on record, and all those books are now in Western world. That because when Islam spread, it respected the Quran on education. After that, we got into theology, and we are only theologians throughout the world. Not a single university we have started in Arab world. Arab world has tons and tons of money, but not a single center of excellence in the Arab world. They are more busy on theology, they are more busy on religion only, nothing else. Serving the poor is not there. At least in India, we had Aligarh Muslim University, then we had Jamia University. We have 1 or 2 universities which has come up and gone. Time has come for us to reposition the 3 verses of Quran for education and uplift our poor who are really need to be uplifted. We need to start institutions, not institutions for excellence. We are not doing it at all. There are many Abdul Wahid sitting here. I know that there are many sitting here. Only they have to rise and come up and do something for the community. Kindly go to the Sachar Committee report. It is shocking where we stand, basically because we neglected the education. Time has come for all of us to together think about this, reposition education. Don't blame the government that Muslims have been neglected. No, Muslims have neglected themselves. And the downtrodden have a Stockholm syndrome with poverty. They love poverty. They don't want to get out of it. Time has come for all of us to rise and uplift them through education. We have enough money, we have enough people, enough rich people in our society. Only thing is we don't put it in the proper use. I'm sure in the days to come, I could see a slight awakening coming across the country on education for the Muslims. And I'm sure that in the days to come, more and more people will do it. And I'm sure with the sincerity of Rafiq Ahmed Saab, Ambur can become a center of excellence for education. When Vellore can become center of excellence for medicine, why can't Ambur become? I foresee a big institution where only women study. It should be like what happened in the second university started by in 800 AD. We should start one like that. Your college should develop and go ahead with it and develop into a big university and make name not only in Ambur, not only in Tamil Nadu, not only in India, throughout the world. And we are there to help you, we are there to guide you, and my services are available for anyone who wants to do education for the downtrodden, not only Muslim, for the downtrodden. And I'm sure on this centenary day, many Abdul Wahid sitting here will wake up and try to build institutions which uplift our community. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your valuable insights, thoughts, and suggestions, sir. And also for the brief lesson of history, Islamic history in Baghdad. And yeah, thank you. Now, a respected academician and visionary educationist, we are honored to invite Dr. Khwaja M. Shahid, former Vice Chancellor, Maulana Azad Urdu University, to share his thoughts. Mr. Khwaja Muhammad Shahid is a distinguished civil servant and academic administrator, a 1976 batch Central Secretariat Service officer who has served as Joint Secretary to the Government of India and as an eminent visitor to the University Grants Commission. He has held key leadership roles in higher education, including Registrar of Jamia Millia Islamia University, where he played a pivotal role in its transition to a central university, and later as Vice Chancellor in charge of Maulana Azad National Urdu University. An alumnus of Aligarh Muslim University, he is also the author of several books on education.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your kind words. Honorable Minister of Textile, Government of Tamil Nadu, Honorable Member of Parliament, Janab Rafiq Saab, Maulana Sufyan Qasmi Saab, दीगर मेहमानाने ज़ी-वक़ार, गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर्स, मौज़िज़ मेहमानाने गिरामी, ये मेरे लिए बहुत फ़ख्र का मुकाम है, इज़्ज़त का मुकाम है कि मैं आपके सामने आज यहाँ खड़ा हूँ। इसके लिए मैं रफ़ीक साहब का शुक्रगुज़ार हूँ, तहे दिल से शुक्रगुज़ार हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे इस बावक़ार जलसे में मदऊ किया है, आप लोगों से मिलने का मौका दिया है, आप लोगों से बातचीत करने का, गुफ्तगू का मौका दिया है। वैसे मैं इस सरज़मीन पर शायद तकरीबन 25 साल पहले आ चुका हूँ। वो वक्त था मैं गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया हुकूमत हिंद में मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ इंडस्ट्री में पोस्टेड था और लेदर इंडस्ट्री के कामों से कुछ वाबस्तगी भी थी। उसी के सिलसिले में आना होता था और लेदर एक्सपोर्ट काउंसिल वगैरह की मीटिंग्स वगैरह से कुछ ना कुछ वाबस्तगी होती थी। रफ़ीक साहब यहाँ बैठे हैं, इनसे मुलाकात होती थी, वाहिद साहब से मुलाकात होती थी, तो मुझे शर्फ मुलाकात इन अजीम शख्सियतों से भी रहा। लेकिन आज करीब 25 साल बाद मैं यहाँ आया हूँ और एक तालीमी इदारे से वाबस्तगी है, तालीम के प्रोग्राम में वाबस्तगी है, इससे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। मोहतरम वाहिद साहब के बारे में जो कुछ सुना था और उनसे मुलाकात का शर्फ भी हासिल हुआ था, उस ज़माने में उनकी फैक्ट्री भी देखी थी और अब कुछ जो एक डॉक्यूमेंट्री उनकी देखी, उनके बारे में सुना, रफ़ीक साहब ने उनके बारे में ज़िक्र किया, उनकी खिदमत के बारे में ज़िक्र किया, کیسے ایک چھوٹے سے بچے نے ایک چھوٹے سے گاؤں سے نکل کے محنت کر کے ڈیڈیکیشن کے ساتھ ہمت کے ساتھ ٹیکنالوجی کے ساتھ ماڈرنٹی کے ساتھ آگے بڑھ کے نہ صرف خود ترقی حاصل کری اور اس علاقے کو بھی ترقی دی. فوراً کوئی ایک ان کی شخص زندگی کے بارے میں سوچ رہا تھا تو فوراً ایک میرے ذہن میں ایک اچھا سا شعر آیا. میں سوچا آپ کے سامنے گوش گزار کرتا ہوں. کسی شاعر نے کہا ہے کہ چلا جاتا ہوں ہنستا کھیلتا، چلا جاتا ہوں ہنستا کھیلتا موج حوادث سے، چلا جاتا ہوں ہنستا کھیلتا موج حوادث سے. زندگی اگر آسان ہوتی تو زندگی کتنی دشوار ہو جاتی ہے. زندگی اگر آسان ہوتی تو زندگی کتنی دشوار ہو جاتی. یہ موج حوادث جو ہے، اس زمانے کے جو تھپیڑے ہیں، اس زمانے کے جو دھکے ہیں، اس سے ہنستا کھیلتا ہوا نکل جانا، یہ واحد صاحب کی زندگی سے ہم کو سبق ملتا ہے اور ہم سب کے لیے ایک مشعل راہ بنتا ہے. زندگی اگر آسان ہوتی تو کتنی ناخوشگوار ہوتی. تو زندگی کا یہ ایک فلسفہ ہے کہ ہمیں ہمارے سامنے جو چیلنجز ہیں اس سے ہمیں نمٹنا ہے اور اس سے ہمیں نمٹتے ہوئے ہنستے کھیلتے ہوئے ترقی کی راہ پہ جانا ہے. یہ ان کی زندگی کا سبق ہے. خواتین و حضرات، یہ موقع ایسا ہے کہ اتنے بڑی دانشوروں کے سامنے، اتنے بڑے کامیاب لوگوں کے سامنے لب کشائی کرنے سے ذرا زبان لڑکھڑاتی ہے، لیکن یہ ایک بڑا خدمت کا کام ہے کہ لڑکیوں کی تعلیم کے لیے ایک ادارہ قائم کیا گیا ہے. میں جس یونیورسٹی کا حوالہ دیا گیا، علی گڑھ مسلم یونیورسٹی کا، وہاں کا طالب علم ہوں، اور وہاں کی تاریخ بتاتی ہے کہ لڑکیوں کی تعلیم کے لیے جب وہاں کوشش کی گئی 19ویں صدی میں، سمجھ لیجیے آج سے قریب 150 سال پہلے، تو گھر گھر جا کے تبلیغ کرنی پڑتی تھی کہ بچیوں کو تعلیم کے لیے مدرسے میں بھیجا جائے. مخالفت ہوتی تھی، شدت سے مخالفت تھی. وہ وقت تھا اور آج کا یہ وقت ہے کہ ہم لڑکیوں کی تعلیم پہ توجہ دے رہے ہیں. لیکن میں آپ کو عرض کروں کہ میں جامعہ ملیہ سے وابستہ رہا، ایک تجربہ وہاں کا بھی لوگوں کے سامنے ہے، تو میں آپ سے عرض کرنا چاہوں گا کہ جامعہ ملیہ اسلامیہ میں ایک تجربہ کیا گیا، اس کا نام رکھا گیا بالک ماتا. یعنی بچوں کو اگر تعلیم دینی ہے تو ماں کو بھی اس میں شامل کرنا ہوگا. بغیر ماں کی تعلیم کے بچوں کی یا خاندان کی تعلیم مکمل نہیں ہو سکتی. اور یہ تجربہ بڑا کامیاب رہا. محلے محلے میں، گلی گلی میں، پرانی دلی میں، پرانے شہر میں ایک بالک ماتا سینٹر کھولے گئے. شام کے وقت جا کے وہاں والداؤں کو بلایا جاتا تھا، عورتوں کو بلایا جاتا تھا خاندان کے، اور ان سے تعلیم کے بارے میں بات کی جاتی تھی اور ان کو تعلیم کی اہمیت بتائی جاتی تھی، اور ان کو پھر تعلیم سے جوڑا بھی جاتا تھا. چاہے اس کو آپ تعلیم بالغاہ کہہ دیں، چاہے اس کو آپ کوئی شام کی تعلیم کہہ دیں. عرض میں یہ کر رہا ہوں کہ اس طریقے سے جب تک ہم عورتوں کی تعلیم کو توجہ نہیں دیں گے، اس کو فوقیت نہیں دیں گے، اس وقت تک ہماری تعلیم کا جو مشن ہے، چاہے وہ قومی مشن ہو اور چاہے ملت کا مشن ہو، چاہے مسلمانوں کا مشن ہو، وہ کامیاب نہیں ہو پائے گا. آدھی سے زیادہ ہماری جو پاپولیشن جو خواتین کی ہے، اگر وہ بے تعلیم یافتہ رہیں گی تو پھر آپ سب سمجھ سکتے ہیں مجھ سے زیادہ دانشور ہیں، ہمارے سامنے نتیجے آپ کے سامنے ہیں. تو اس پس منظر میں یہ جو گرلس کالج ہے، اس کا قائم ہونا، آمبور میں اس کی اچھی عمارت کا یہاں قائم ہونا، یہ ایک بڑا خوش آئند قدم ہے. اس کے لیے میں ٹی اے ڈبلیو فاؤنڈیشن اور ٹرسٹ اور ان کے مینجمنٹ ٹرسٹی کو مبارکباد پیش کرتا ہوں. عورتوں کی تعلیم کے بارے میں بہت کچھ کہا گیا ہے، لکھا گیا ہے، اس میں کچھ بھی اضافہ کرنے کی گنجائش نہیں ہے. لیکن مجھے بھائی صاحب بتا رہے تھے اور میرے بھی تجربات میں یہ ہیں کہ آج بھی جب ہم عورتوں کی تعلیم کی بات کرتے ہیں تو سماج کی طرف سے اتنا اچھا ہمیں ریسپانس نہیں ملتا ہے. اس پہ سوچنے کی ضرورت ہے, توجہ کرنے کی ضرورت ہے. بہت ساری وجوہات ہیں, بہت ساری وجوہات بتائی جاتی ہے. میں آپ کو بتاؤں کہ ایک اسکول سے میں وابستہ ہوں, وہاں ایک بچی پڑھتی تھی, 5ویں تک 6ٹھی تک 8ویں تک کا اسکول تھا, مسلمان بچی تھی. اس کے ماں باپ والد اس کے رکشہ چلاتے تھے اور والدہ جو تھی وہ گھر گھر میں ڈومیسٹک سرونٹ کے طور پہ کام کرتی تھی. ہم لوگ اس کو اسکالرشپ دیتے تھے, پڑھاتے تھے. وہ بچی ہر سال اپنی کلاس میں نمبر 1 آتی تھی, نمبر اول آتی تھی, 2ری, 3ری, 4تھی, 5ویں تک, 6ٹھی. مگر ایک وقت آتا ہے اس کے والدین نے ہم سے کہا کہ ہم اس کو نہیں پڑھائیں گے, آگے نہیں پڑھائیں گے. ہمارے پرنسپل نے بہت سمجھانے کی کوشش کری, والدین نہیں مانے اور اس بچی کی کم عمری میں شادی کر دی گئی. یہ ایک سماج کی سچائی ہے. ایک مثال میں نے دی ہے, ایسی بہت ساری مثالیں دے سکتے ہو. تو یہ جو سماج کی ایسی حقیقتیں ہیں, اس کو ہمیں چیلنج کرنا ہے, اس کی طرف ہمیں توجہ کرنی ہے. بہت ہم سب کہتے ہیں عورت کی تعلیم ہو جائے گی تو ایک خاندان تعلیم یافتہ ہو جائے گا, عورت ایمپاورڈ ہو جائے گی, یقیناً ہو جائے گی. اپنی اس کی صحت کی طرف توجہ ہو جائے گی, اس کی معاشی حالت اچھی ہو جائے گی تو خاندان کی معاشی حالت اچھی ہو جائے گی, ملک کی معاشی حالت اچھی ہو جائے گی, عورتیں کا تعلیم یافتہ اور اکنامکلی امپاورڈ ہو جائیں گی. یہ ہم سب باتیں کرتے ہیں, لیکن اس کی شروعات, اس کی بسم اللہ اس گھروں سے ہے, اس سماج سے ہے جہاں ابھی بھی بچوں کی, لڑکوں کی تعلیم کو فوقیت دی جاتی ہے بمقابلے لڑکیوں کی تعلیم کے. اس لیے میں اس بات کو اپنے تجربے کی بنیاد پر, اپنے جو کچھ بھی میں نے سیکھا ہے اور دیکھا ہے, بنیاد پہ اس بات کو یہاں آپ کے سامنے تعلیم یافتہ لوگ بیٹھے ہیں, روشن ذہن کے لوگ بیٹھے ہیں, ایسے لوگ بیٹھے ہیں جو میدان عمل میں کام کر رہے ہیں, ان لوگوں سے میں اس بات کو خطاب کر کے خاص طور سے بول رہا ہوں. حضرت عائشہ صدیقہ ہم کی مثال زندگی میں ہے. رسول اللہ نے آپ کو معلمہ بنایا اور کہا کہ آپ میرے بعد لوگوں کو بتائیں گے, لوگ پوچھنے آئیں گے آپ سے زندگی کے بارے میں, ازدواجی زندگی کے بارے میں, آپ انہیں بتائیے گا, سکھائیے گا. جن ایک تاریخ ہے, لمبی تاریخ ہے اسلام کی ان خواتین کی جو آپ سب لوگ مجھ سے بہتر جانتے ہیں, جنہوں نے علم کے میدان میں, جنگ کے میدان میں, سرجری کے میدان میں, تجارت کے میدان میں اعلیٰ نمایاں خدمات انجام دی ہیں. مولانا ندوی ایک ہیں, آکسفورڈ یونیورسٹی سے وابستہ ہیں, انہوں نے پوری کتاب لکھی ہے کئی جلدوں میں, جس سے مسلم خواتین کا, صحابہ اکرام کا, ان سب کا ذکر ہے, ان کی کیا کیا خدمات ہیں. پڑھنے کے لائق کتاب ہے. حضرت خدیجہ کبریٰ کی زندگی ہمارے سامنے ہے, تجارت میں آپ کا ایک بڑا مقام تھا. تو یہ سب وہ تاریخ کے حقائق ہیں, ہماری ملت کی تاریخ کے حقائق ہے کہ عورتوں نے کیا خدمات کی ہیں. تاریخ کے کتابوں میں, رسالت کی ہماری کتابوں, سنت و کتابوں میں آتا بھی ہے, اور میں بہت اعتماد کے ساتھ یہ بات کہہ سکتا ہوں کہ سیرت پاک کی کتابوں میں بھی ذکر پایا ہے میں نے کہ رسول پاک کی زندگی میں اور خلیفہ اول کی زندگی میں مدینہ منورہ کی ایک مسجد میں ایک خاتون نماز پڑھاتی تھی, امامت کرتی تھی, حافظہ تھیں. وہ وقت تھا. تو ہمیں ضرورت ہے وہی آج کہ ایسی خواتین کی جو ہمارے زمانے کی مفتی بنے, امام بنے, تعلیم سے, روشنی سے منور ہوں. اس لیے میں خواتین کے ادارے میں کھڑا ہو کے اس بات کی طرف خاص طور سے خواتین کو مخاطب کر کے کہہ رہا ہوں. خواتین و حضرات, ایک چیز کی طرف میں اور یہاں کھڑا ہوں, موقع ملا ہے تو مختصراً ذکر کر دیتا ہوں کہ ہم لوگ تعلیم کی تو بہت بات کرتے ہیں اور کرتے رہتے ہیں, اور ہم کم سے کم 100, 125, 150 سال سے سن ہی رہے ہیں یہ باتیں. سر سید احمد خان سے لے کے اور انجمن اسلام سے لے کے اور حمایت اسلام کی تنظیموں سے لے کے. لیکن اس وقت جو سب سے بڑی ضرورت ہے اور ہمیشہ رہی ہے وہ تعلیم اور تربیت ہے. ہم معیاری تعلیم کی بھی باتیں کرتے ہیں, اعلیٰ معیاری تعلیم کی باتیں کرتے ہیں, لیکن تربیت کی سب سے زیادہ اہمیت کی ضرورت آ رہی ہے. تربیت کی کمی کی وجہ سے آج ہمارے سماج میں بہت ساری خرابیاں آ رہی ہیں. توجہ کریے, غور کریے. بہت ساری باتیں بتائی جا سکتی ہیں, لیکن چند باتیں جو آج کا خاص طور سے آرٹیفیشل انٹیلیجنس کا زمانہ ہے اس کی بات ہوتی ہے, اخباروں میں, رسالوں میں, کانفرنسز میں لگاتار بات ہو رہی ہے. اس کے اثرات, اس کے فائدے, اس کے نقصانات, ایتھکس آف آرٹیفیشل انٹیلیجنس از بینگ ٹاکڈ اباؤٹ. اس نیگیٹیوٹی از بینگ ٹاکڈ اباؤٹ. وہ زمانہ ہے, تو اس زمانے میں ہمیں اس تربیت کے پہلو پہ, میں جہاں بھی گیا ہوں میں نے بہت سفر کیا ہے, اور جہاں بھی تعلیمی میدان میں یا تعلیمی اداروں میں بلایا جاتا ہے میں پہنچ جاتا ہوں. ہمارے پاس تعلیمی کے میدان میں کام کرنے والے بہت لوگ ہیں, لیکن ایک سب سے بڑی اہمیت جہاں ہر جگہ میں نے محسوس کری ہے, اور یہاں سب سے میں دیکھ بھی رہا ہوں, خوشی بھی ہوتی ہے کہ تعلیم کے ساتھ وہ تربیت بھی ہمارے سماج کی, ہمارے ملت کی ضرورت ہے, جس کو ہم اسلامی تربیت کہتے ہیں, اسلامی اشعار کہتے ہیں, اسلامی اخلاق کہتے ہیں, اسلامی طور طریقہ کہتے ہیں. میں اس میں زیادہ تفصیل میں نہ جاؤں گا, علماء اکرام یہاں بیٹھے ہوئے ہیں, وہ آپ کو اس مجھ سے بہتر بتا سکتے ہیں, لیکن آج کے وقت کی بڑی اہم ضرورت ہے کہ ہم اس اسلامی شعار کی تربیت بھی اپنے تعلیمی کریکولم میں شامل کریں. There is a great danger of social media. You all know that. We are talking about it. ایپس ہیں, بہت سارے یوٹیوب چینلز ہیں. Recently, I don't know whether you have heard it or not, but let me tell you, 3 girls in Delhi, young girls, 12, 13, 14, 16, committed suicide. They jumped from the top floor and died. And in their note they said that they were watching Korean social media or YouTube channels. And they were so impressed, and they told their parents that we want to go to Korea, we don't want to live here, and so and so forth, and they are fed up of our life, and they killed themselves. یہ اثر ہو رہا ہے اس سوشل میڈیا کے, ایسے چیزیں جو آپ کے سامنے آ رہی ہیں. میں تربیت پہ زور اس پس منظر پہ بھی دے رہا ہوں, تربیت کی جو میں بات کر رہا ہوں وہ اس پس منظر پہ بھی دے رہا ہوں. ایپس آ رہے ہیں, اور بہت سارے ملک ایسے ہیں جن کو آپ نے سنا بھی ہوگا کہ اب وہ اس بات پہ سنجیدگی سے غور کر رہے ہیں یا فیصلہ کر چکے ہیں کہ 15 سال کی عمر کے بچوں تک سوشل میڈیا بین کر دیا جائے, ایپس بند کر دیے جائیں, یوٹیوب بین کر دیں. کیسے کریں گے کیسے نہیں کریں گے اس بحث میں اسی طور پہ سوچ رہے ہیں. یہ جو نقصانات ہیں ہمارے طرف, ہمارے علاقوں میں جہاں میں رہتا ہوں, کام کرتا ہوں, اسی سے منسلک ایک بہت بڑا مسئلہ بنا ہوا ہے, ڈرگس کا بنا ہوا ہے, نشے کی چیزوں کا بنا ہوا ہے. یہ نوجوان بچے بچیاں اس کی طرف جا رہے ہیں. پنجاب پورا برباد ہو چکا ہے, شمالی ہندوستان میں بڑی تیزی سے وبا پھیل رہی ہے. اب میں نہیں سمجھتا کہ یہاں کیا حالات ہیں. توجہ کرنے کی ضرورت ہے ہمیں, ہمارے بچے, ہمارے قوم کے بچے ایسی سوشل ایونٹس یا خرابیوں میں نہ پڑ جائیں. وہ تربیت میں اس طرف جا رہا ہوں, وہ تربیتوں کی ہم جو بات کر رہے ہیں میں اس طرف جا رہا ہوں. خواتین حضرات, ہماری نوجوان نسل جس پس منظر میں رہ رہی ہے, اس پس منظر کو مجھے بتانے کی ضرورت نہیں ہے, لیکن جیسا کہ بار بار کہا جاتا ہے, اور میں بھی اپنی وہ بات دہرا کے اپنی بات ختم کر دوں گا, that the education of higher quality with training and tarbiyat is the sole answer for most of our socio-economic and political issues of the time. So let me conclude with lots of congratulations to T. Rafiq Ahmad and his family, and thank you to distinguished audience for giving me this patient hearing. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
جزاک اللہ سر, آپ کی تشریف آوری اور تقریر کے لیے دل کی گہرائیوں سے شکریہ. Thank you for your scholarly and inspiring address. A renowned medical professional dedicated to healing and compassionate care, we invite Dr. Ajit Mullasheri, Chairman, Cardiology, Madras Medical Mission, to address the gathering. Dr. Ajit Mulasheri is a distinguished cardiologist with over 30 years of practice at the Madras Medical Mission. Having performed more than 25,000 interventional cardiac procedures, he currently serves as chairman, cardiology at the Institute of Cardiovascular Disease. He is a pioneer of the STEMI India model, which established India's first organized systems of care for heart attacks and is now replicated nationally and internationally. A committed humanitarian, he is also the founder trustee of Sankalp, one of India's leading institutions for children with special needs, a recipient of multiple lifetime achievement and national awards. Dr. Ajit Mulasheri continues to inspire through medicine, service, and innovation.
Thank you very much, Madam, for these kind words. Let me start off by thanking the Foundation for inviting me here, especially Janab Rafiq Sahab, Adnan Sahab and the family. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the ministers and the Member of Parliament here, and all the guests of honors who have come here. I'd also like to welcome all the people here, especially the women here, give them a big hand for being part of this great meeting here, and all the women in the school or the college who are now educating themselves to improve not only the individual families and their community, but also the country. Today in India, we are poised at a 7.5% growth. If we get the women into the education and employment, which is about 50% of the population of India, I think we'll be doubling our growth in very few years. So it's very important that women be part of not only the education, but the economic growth of this country. Mahatma Gandhi said, and I strongly believe this, when you educate a man, you educate one individual. When you educate a woman, you educate the whole family. And we have seen as medical professionals that clearly the education of a woman in the family improves not only the economics, which is common sense, but it improves the health, it improves everything which is important for the general well-being of that family, the community, and the states. If you look at the two states which are extremely high in literacy, education, and economics, Tamil Nadu and Kerala, you can see very clearly that women's education has been the most important step that has improved the economics and the health of the society. I really congratulate this foundation for putting all their effort. It's not about money, it's the effort to put in something like this, which is a women's college. I'm sure it will become, like one of my previous speakers said, the first possible large university in this part of the world. If Vellore can become a medical hub in a small city with educational institutions and healthcare, I'm sure Ambur can do it. We can see multiple places. I was in Cleveland Clinic as professor, and I remember when I walked into Dr. Cooley's office, on the top of his board was written, "Men and women are born to work in this world." So the question is not the question of choice, it's the question of importance. So I think I would leave this with a very brief thank you to all the members of this foundation who are putting all this effort in this fantastic work. I also congratulate all the people on this dais. I was last week, very interestingly, on another dais where there were 5 people who control 60% of the pharmacy of the world. It had 5 major companies, chairmen sitting there, and they contributed 60% of the pharmacy of the world. And I'm sure in this audience, I think maybe it controls 50 to 60% of the leather industry of this part of the state and country. Thank you very much for this invite, and thank you very much for the afternoon.
Thank you, Doctor, for your valuable words. Thank you so much. A respected leader in economic and community development initiatives, we invite Mr. Ahmed A.R. Buhari, President, United Economic Forum, to share his thoughts. Mr. Ahmed A.R. Buhari, hailing from Kilakare, Tamil Nadu, is the President of the United Economic Forum, Director of Buhari Holdings, and a trustee of the Sitakadi Trust, and B.S. Abdur Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology. An alumnus of Bentley University, Boston, and Bayes Business School, London, he has led major initiatives in energy, shipping, and infrastructure, including the 1,200 megawatt Mutiara thermal power plant in Tuticorin. Through the United Economic Forum, he actively promotes economic growth, entrepreneurship, and nation building.
Before I started, I had instructions from Professor Sultan Ismail, that I should finish the speech very quickly because it's high time for lunch. And thank you for the reminder, Professor. Honorable Minister for Textiles, our Gandhi Arugale, respected T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, Chairman, TAW, my dear friend, Member of Parliament, Kadir Andan Arugale, Padma Shri Makka Rafiq Sahib, Ahmed Sahib, Dr. Khaja M. Shahid Sahib, Dr. Sultan Ismail, Maulana Muhammad Sufyan Sahib, Dr. Ajit Mulsari, Faizan, Adnan, trustees, faculty members, distinguished guests, Vanakkam, good afternoon, and Assalamu Alaikum. At the outset, on the behalf of my family members, my late father, our late father, Alhaj B.S. Abdurrahman, my sister, my brother Abdul Qadir, all my family members who have come here, I want to thank Rafiq Ahmed Sahib for this wonderful, and the entire family for this wonderful invitation today for me to speak. In fact, day before yesterday, I gave a frantic call to Adnan. My brother Abdul Qadir was asking, he said, your name is on the list, are you speaking? I said, no, I don't think so, because maybe I'm just sitting at the stage. Lo and behold, I called up Adnan, and he said, yes, you are. And as you can imagine, I panicked. So whatever I could prepare in the short notice, I have tried to do it. Ambur and us, I think we have a very special relationship. We have several friends. Many of my friends from childhood have been from Ambur, for my brother, for myself. And we have a very historic relationship, not just with Ambur, but Visharam, Vaniambadi, Gudiyatham, this entire region. I was here last week in Maniambadi, not just for the biryani, by the way, let me remind you, all the biryani was also very good. Yusuf Sahib is here. We really enjoyed the biryani. So very thankful for the support of the entire North Arcot region for our family. I was also pleasantly surprised to note a few months back that C. Abdul Hakim College and our college in our institution in Kilakare have a 100-year relationship. So the link with education, our family in Kilakare goes back 100 years. We're very, very grateful for that support. Abdul Wahid Sahib was a visionary. We have heard so much about him. We have been neighbors for more than 50 years. And I thought I knew a little bit about his achievements, but to learn today about the incredible work that he has done is truly, truly inspiring. Really very, very nice to hear. I think people like us, I used to be youth once upon a time, hearing of achievements of people like this really drives us to do more. So really want to thank TAW family for continuing to inspire us. Abdul Wahid Sahib was the first president of, he was the founder of the T. Abdul Wahid Tanneries, education institutions, and of course the charitable trusts. I also have the good fortune of being associated with an organization, the United Economic Forum, of which I am currently the president, but I was deeply humbled to note that it was T. Abdul Wahid Sahib who was the eminent president, the first president of the UEF, so I'm very fortunate to follow his line and be in this position today. UEF today aims to support, with the duas of Abdul Wahid Sahib, support Tamil Nadu become go from $400 billion today to, inshallah, a $4 trillion economy by 2047. Our father, Alhaj B.S. Abdurrahman, and Abdul Wahid Sahib share a very, very common agenda. Their purpose was to serve society, community, and of course, nation building. Taking this great legacy forward, Rafiq Ahmed Sahib has gone on with this legacy. The number of things that they have done, the employment which has been provided. I still remember maybe 4 years back or 5 years back, I got a call from Adnan. I don't know if he's listening. And he said, we want to start a college in Ambur and a women's college. And we have been very, very fortunate that we have also had an opportunity to share a little bit of knowledge from our institutions. As you may be aware, our B.S. Abdurrahman Trust, the Crescent Group of institutions, today we have about 18,000 students, started by our beloved father, B.S. Abdurrahman. And our colleges today, particularly Tasim Bibi Abdul Qadir College in Kilakare, is an all-women's college, started in a backward area, but flourishing today. Number of girls, students who have gone there. Many, many people who have come to see, who have visited our college, have been deeply impressed with the quality of the women in the region. With all due respect to our ladies here, traditionally, I'm sure you're all well aware, that when we look at Muslim ladies and general portrayal of Muslim ladies is one behind the parda, they're not allowed to do anything, they're not that intelligent, and just behind the scenes. But one look and one talk with our ladies, whether it is Ambur or whether it's Vaniambadi, whether it's Kilakare or Kailpattinam, we see that the ladies, I have no shame in admitting, far, far smarter and intelligent than I am and far many other men. Adnan, Faizan and the entire family are taking this great legacy forward. They've set up a wonderful college here. 2024 is when it was started, I believe. But like what Salim Ali Sahib was very nicely saying, it is going to be a foundation. It can serve as a benchmark for this entire region, and that definitely is the aspiration. Islamic history proves that we can share the knowledge for the world, and we can make a significant impact for the community, nation, and beyond. Adnan and I, of course, the entire family have been neighbors, like I said, for more than 50 years. Adnan has been kind enough to support us. He was is a director of the United Economic Forum, which was started by my father along with TAW Sahib. And of course, the entire family is taking the great legacy forward. I'm sure they will be doing much more service to society, the nation, and beyond. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Inshallah, we'll all have the biryani now. Thank you. Masalam.
Thank you so much, sir, for your brief but impactful talk. Now, it is a moment of special felicitation. I request Mr. T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib to offer a special felicitation to Mr. Mahmood Akhtar Sahib for his outstanding contribution to this project.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to acknowledge the support I got from Mahmood Akhtar in bringing out this souvenir. Though I wrote a complete copyright, but it is he who edited it and made it a beautiful, readable content. So I congratulate and appreciate and thank Mahmood Akhtar for his invariable support. Thank you, sir.
I also request Mr. T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib to offer another special felicitation to our very own Mr. Kartik Murgadas sir for his, again, an outstanding contribution to this project.
Also, Kartik Murugan, he's a part of our family now. because he knows Islam more than any of us, because in Afaf way, Adnan has given him a complete content. The book Essence, what has been brought out by Adnan, is all done by him, and he knows. Sometimes he points out some mistakes in the book, because he knows the history of Islam now, complete history. So only he has to accept. Anyway, I thank Karthik, and he has been of great support, and he has done a wonderful job in printing this book. Thank you, Karthik.
Please, Karthik.
Huge round of applause for Karthik sir.
We have just been informed that our distinguished guests of New College would like to felicitate our chairman, Janab T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib, as mark of their respect and regard. Our guests from New College. Please, sir, you're welcome to the dais. New College President and Secretary. The New College President and Secretary intend to felicitate our chief guest, Janab T. Rafiq Ahmed Sahib.
Huge round of applause, please. I can see the ladies up there. Surely we can't see you, but we can hear you. Please give them a big round of applause, as this was a special request from the New College.
On behalf of our management, on behalf of our chairman, we thank all the members, the secretary and president, and all the members of New College for this honor. It means a lot to us.
Gratitude is the most graceful expression of humility. A valued trustee and pillar of this institution's continued growth, we invite Mr. T. Adnan Ahmed Sir, Managing Director, T. Abdul Wahid Tanneries, to propose the vote of thanks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Respected dignitaries on the dais, honored guests, esteemed scholars, members of the management, beloved staff, and my dear students. After this. And my dear students, on behalf of the management of TAW College for Women, it is my honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks for this memorable and historic occasion, Alhamdulillah. This day is a memorable day because it marks the continuation and reiteration of a dream that began with one man's concern for the daughters of this soil. Alhamdulillah, this institution stands today because one visionary believed that educating a woman is the most powerful form of nation building. Every girl who walks through these gates is a living tribute to his dream. And it is truly heartening to witness that dream come alive in these halls, filled with confident, learned, and empowered young women. First and foremost, we express our deepest, sincere gratitude to Honorable Minister Thiru R. Gandhi, to Member of Parliament, Mr. D.M. Kadiranand sir, for their valuable presence in spite of a significant function happening this very evening today. And we thank you for your encouraging words presented to us, sir. Your support strengthens our resolve to continue serving society through women's education. As we released the biography of our founder, we were not merely unveiling a book, but reopening a chapter of sacrifice, a chapter of foresight and service. Our heartfelt gratitude to Hazrat Maulana Muhammad Sufyan Hasimi Sahib, Rector of Darul Uloom Waqf Deoband, for graciously releasing the biography of our revered founder. Your presence has added spiritual depth and honor to this gathering. We are deeply grateful to Dr. Mecca Rafiq Ahmad Sahib, Chairman of Farida Group of Companies, for receiving the first copy of the founder's biography and for his continued goodwill towards educational initiatives and always being a friend and guide for all our initiatives. We sincerely thank Dr. Sultan Ismail Sahib for his dedicated and honest review of the biography, and only he can present the way he does. Thank you, Doctor. Our heartfelt appreciation to Dr. Ajit Mulasari, Professor Khwaja Sahib, whose Urdu we kept admiring your Urdu on the dais, Professor. It was so rhythmic and so poetic. Yes, yes. So, and my dear friend Ahmad Buhari Sahib, Salim Ali Sahib, for your insightful suggestions and support given to us on this occasion, and we look forward to your continued guidance and support. My sincere thanks also to all the distinguished scholars, industrialists, community leaders, and invited guests who honored us with their presence, not only making journey not only from Chennai, but all parts of India. Our warmest regards and appreciation to the organizing committee, faculty members, non-teaching staff, and our dedicated students whose tireless ensured the smooth conduct of today's program and the overall Founders' Day. To the respected parents, we offer our sincere gratitude. Your trust in this institution is the foundation upon which we build every achievement. To the parents who are here and who also may be watching on our live YouTube telecast, I want to say, you have entrusted us with your daughters, your greatest treasure, and we consider it both an honor and a responsibility. We endeavor to live up to your belief and expectations on us and this institution, inshallah. We extend our heartfelt thanks to our friends from the media for your gracious presence and continued support. Finally, we thank every well-wisher who believes in our founder's vision that education is the most powerful means to uplift women and through them, the society. My gratitude to all the people working behind the scenes, the technicians, the clerks, the housekeeping staffs, the security personnel, the traffic controller, the Afra banquet service from Vanyambadi, whose biryani you shall inshallah soon enjoy, and all the staffs from T. Abdul Wahid Tanneries Private Limited, especially the maintenance department, for their hard work throughout the last few weeks for making this the occasion that it has become. I would be failing in my duty if I fail to thank two more critical initiatives that have happened. Many of you came to this event and have assembled in the auditorium. There is one-of-a-kind exhibition that is happening right here. That is the exhibition done by ILM, by Mr. Latif Saheb, called the Discover the Great Intellectual Muslim Women of All Times. I really urge you that you take your time, you have your lunch, you finish your Zohar prayers, but please take your time to visit this exhibition where the students of our college, almost 70% of the students of our college are participating in this exhibition, wherein the students have got into the character of right from Khadija radiallahu ta'ala anhu, from Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anhu, from Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anhu. They have got into the character of some of the most powerful Muslim figures of all times, and also with the costumes that they would be presenting their exhibition to all of you. Please do take your time out and visit this exhibition, and it is a one-of-a-kind exhibition. And we also, anyone from our district all over here who would like this exhibition to be taken and carried forward either anywhere in this district or in Chennai, we are all for that. And even our girls are all for that, wherein they will also come over and they will display the characters in your schools and your colleges, inshallah. Also, once you finish our exhibition, we have at our TAW school an exhibition called Learnova, wherein students from English department, Urdu, Tamil, science, math, commerce, social sciences, all of them have come together, wherein they are presenting a new way of learning their own subjects. They make it fun, they make it exciting, and they want to present it to the audience and all the members over here. So also, if possible, if you are come by cars and you are leaving late in the evening, please take time out for 1 or 2 hours that you can visit our school and then have a look at that exhibition as well. A very interesting part of that exhibition is that we are having an Hajj Expo. A Hajj Expo is being conducted at TAW school, where all the formalities related to Hajj are also being showcased. I would like to end my thanks, vote of thanks over here. I would like to say from the depth of my heart that the reception all of you have given has touched us so much. And I would like to come out a little bit from the protocol. And here in this case, I would like to thank my dear father, T. Rafiq Ahmad Saheb, for putting together this biography. I know that he has worked so hard for the Anjuman celebrations, for Miyasi celebrations, for AMS celebrations, but the passion that he has shown to get this biography out to all of you, and when you receive the books, you will see the amount of work that he has done in the last 6 months. It has become like a family bonding exercise for us. Many of us who have lost connections from the old, from our ancestors.
Sorry for interrupting. I think it's time to give a standing ovation to Rafiq Bhai.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you all. So, and he has made this book only so that, because he felt many of the people who knew my grandfather are no longer over here. And he wanted to record that as a legacy so that the future generations would be able to look into it and get inspired. I thank you all once again. As I informed to you, you have 3 options in front of you. You can head to lunch, and the hot biryani is awaiting you. You can head for Zohar prayer, where we have arrangements for Zohar prayer for the women on the first floor and also the prayer hall on the ground floor, and the men right opposite near the car park area. Or you can also visit the exhibition. But please do all the three, and we thank you, we sincerely thank you for coming over, and we wish you a very safe journey back to your homes. So many people who have come from Chennai and outside, thank you so much again. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you, sir, for your heartfelt expression of gratitude. On special request, now I request GSK Masood sir, President of Anjuman-e-Himayat Islam, and Mr. Ashraf sir, Managing Trustee of Habib Matriculation Higher Secondary School, with esteemed Makka Iqbal sir and Malak Hashim Wahab sir, to honor Rafiq Ahmed sir. Huge round of applause, please.
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. I, on behalf of Habib Matriculation Higher Secondary School, Gudiyatam, being the managing trustee, I would like to honor our organizer of this beautiful event, Janab T. Rafiq Ahmad Sahib, along with a clock with Ayatul Kursi. The clock I am giving because time is most important today. So this clock should be displayed in the auditorium so that we can maintain time always. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you so much, sir. Huge round of applause, please. Thank you, audience.
Thank you. Thank you, sirs. Now, Chairman, sir, please, we have another request. On behalf of the administration of Anjuman-e-Himayat Islam, Executive Director S.M. Mazrullah Sahib would like to honor our chairman. Once again, please, it is a huge honor that everyone willingly wants to honor our chairman, Janab Rafiq Sahib. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we stand for the anthem, we stand united in honor, pride, and purpose. Kindly rise for the national anthem.
Shubha
Thank you, everyone. Legacies are not remembered by years. They are remembered by the lives they uplift. On behalf of the entire institution, we extend heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for gracing this celebration with patience and dedication. Wishing you all a meaningful and inspiring day ahead.
Jazakallahu khairan kaseera. Now an important announcement. Please kindly join us for lunch, or you could go to namaz or visit our exhibition, which will remain open until 4 p.m. today. Afterwards, it will move on to school, TAW Matriculation School. Lunch has been arranged in our grounds. You can move on to the tent for lunch. Those of you who wish to go to lunch, you can move on to lunch. Or if you wish to pray, arrangements have been made for women on the first floor and for men in the ground floor. Women who are unable to walk up to the first floor, I think a separate arrangement has been made in the ground floor as well. Our volunteers will guide you through. If required, women who cannot go upstairs to pray, special arrangements have been made for you in the ground floor. So, if required, our volunteers will guide you to the prayer hall. Thank you.
Dear audience, please enjoy the lunch which is being provided at the outside of campus. Now it's time for me and Arshia ma'am to sign off today. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful lunch.
Thank you.
And a great day ahead.